happened the next day, bro.
Right about now, I know y'all digging this, so just turn up your radio. About to bring it. So just turn up your radio wherever you at. We about to bring it. So just turn up your radio wherever you at. We about to bring it.
Yeah, instead
Wow.
of P365.
I hear that. My ears perk up. YouTube and shit when there's a podcast going. By the way, oh, never mind. But yeah, no, I my brain trailed off.
What's really good?
Yo, what's really
is
good,
really
everybody? Got that spoiler going. Oh
yeah.
goodness.
Whoops.
Spoiler alerts are coming.
They are. We have a lot that we're gonna have to talk about today. It's gonna be
Jam-packed.
pretty jam-packed episode. It's funny because last week we were like, not much is going on, blah blah blah. It's probably gonna be a soft week. Like, we were wrong. Well, I guess this weekend kind of like exploded with stuff. I mean, we went and saw Nope. In quite literally the worst movie theater experience I've ever encountered in my life.
It wasn't the worst.
It was definitely the worst. Comfort-wise, worst.
Dude, I don't know what it was. Like, those chairs were so close together. Like, the rows, it was ridiculous.
Dude, that's how they all used to be. And they redid a lot of their theaters. I guess that's that IMAX
one didn't.
one.
That one, they were like,
the
nope.
old one. Yeah.
Nope, not
Don't
doing
have
it.
enough money, guys.
For IMAX, yeah, we need you crammed in that bitch.
Dude, I was so uncomfortable during the movie. Luckily, it didn't impede my movie experience
Yeah.
like watching it, because I had a good time watching it. But oh god, dude,
Wasn't a lot of interruptions, luckily.
yeah, And I mean, like, it was one of those things where, like, even the person in front of us, like, thought that
They were leaning back on us or something.
yeah, they like thought that we were like mad that they were like sitting down because in those seats you can't like
Dude, it was terrible. I was trying to move and I kept kicking and
that's
I was
what
like,
I was saying.
I was like,
is,
dude,
like,
I'm so sorry, man.
and
Like,
he turned around and he was like, "Am I like on you guys? Cause like you like I keep feeling like y'all's feet and everything." And we're like, "No, it's just the seats." And he was like, "Oh, okay, cool, man. I'm sorry, guys." And we're like, "I'm sorry."
like we had to move, get up, like when Ashley and everyone was coming
Yeah,
through,
yeah.
and then I fucking dropped my phone.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh come on, why did it have to
Dude,
land on this floor?
Literally the worst seats that I've ever been in. Ever.
I eventually was just like, dude, on the lap, it's just gonna slide out again. I'm gonna put it in the box. Just put it in the box. Get my vape in the box.
Man, we had a great time during the
That popcorn
previous.
and soda was expensive as fuck.
Was it really? Oh,
Medium
wow.
popcorn and a medium drink,
Yeah.
$16.
Holy fuck!
I
I feel
wanted
like
it,
it's
though.
not even that expensive at Cinemark.
I needed it.
Yeah,
I needed
yeah.
that popcorn.
We had a great time
it was
making
a good-
fun of the like before movie
Oh my
commercial
God, dude.
things, dude.
It
We
was
were
so funny.
dying.
It just kept cutting out.
Yeah, and
If-
I guess it was like somebody who was either like in training or something like that, but like they were straight up just cutting that.
Maybe they got
shit.
thrown in a sink or swim situation.
I don't know. And then, dude, oh my god, I don't know who she is, dude, but the lady.
laugh?
Oh my God. What is that laugh,
It's a
dude?
goat.
It's crazy. But I
That's
have.
what they used to dub over in Thor Ragnarok. or Love and Thunder, yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, holy crap, what is that laugh, dude? That's wild. And it like exploded on like it was like dead ass quiet, and then you just hear or whatever. I'm like, oh my god. It was wild. We were laughing at that. Some of the trailers that we saw during the movie were pretty interesting. There was one that was like such typical bullshit ass horror demonic movie.
Pray for the Devil.
Yeah, it was so stupid.
I
That
thought
looked-
it looked pretty good,
For
honestly.
real?
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
it looks so
Yeah,
dumb to
I'd
me.
say it.
I'm over that type of shit
I get it.
now.
I get
I'm
you.
over it. Like, unless it's like done like The Conjuring 1.
I mean, I understand like with the whole like the girl on the
That-
ceiling type
oh,
thing. Like, yeah,
I was
alright,
laughing
yeah.
my ass off at that. I was like, oh my, here we go again.
I thought it was gonna be a reboot of The Exorcist.
Well, they are doing that.
That's what I thought that was.
Oh,
and then
that
at
would've
the
been-
end it was like Pray for the Devil. I was like, oh, okay, something different. But
Yeah, because the reboot of The Exorcist looks. I mean, well, doesn't look because I haven't seen anything on it, but I'm way more interested in something like that than, Pray for the Devil, fucking hack ass Exorcist plot. Like, I just was like, what? Like,
well, it was like
okay.
some kind of like. Well, I guess she can be I don't know, lady in training to do
Oh yeah,
exorcisms
she's like
or
trained
something.
to be like a nun or something.
Yeah,
And then,
they were
and
like,
then they're-
nah, we don't like her. And then
Yeah.
somebody was like, nah, she's got something special about her.
teach her so she can defend
Teach her the
herself.
ways of the exorcist.
I don't know, man. Whatever. It looked dumb to me. To me. We saw the Avatar trailer again without 3D, and it looked pretty much just as good
Yeah.
to me. I mean, like, obviously things weren't as shiny and glowy
And crisp,
and
yeah.
like, yeah, and like,
Yeah.
I mean, like, in the 3D one, you could see, like, I mean, like, there would be, like, flowers in the air, like, stuff, and, like, petals would, like, fly by, and, like, little sparkles here and there, and stuff like that. So that, I
all
mean,
the underwater stuff, you didn't get the depth
yeah,
that you
for
that
sure.
You do in the 3D.
The
real D.
But it was interesting watching it from a non 3D view, and to me, I was like, yeah, this looks great. I don't want to see that movie in non 3D. Like, now that I saw the trailer in
Yeah.
3D, I was like, yeah,
it's gotta be-
we're gonna
have to do the 3D.
see that in 3D.
Don't forget your glasses.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Saw a trailer for the new Halloween movie.
Yeah,
pretty
Halloween
interesting.
ends.
Yeah, it's gonna be the
till it
last
doesn't.
one.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah, it's gonna be the last
No,
one.
it's not. You give it 5 years.
Dude, Jamie Lee Curtis is like done.
Right.
Yeah.
So we reboot.
Hell no, bro.
You're not getting rid of that score.
Dude, did you hear how many people gasped during the trailer when the trailer's out on YouTube, everybody, if you want to go check it out. But there's
Check
a
it
part
out.
in the trailer where Mike Myers has Jamie Lee Curtis's hand and it looks like it's going to go into a garbage disposal. And
It
she's like-
does.
and she's like, no.
It does.
Oh, really?
Because they showed another scene like right after that, and her hand's all bloody. She's like swinging something, baseball bat or some shit. Her hand is quite bloody, so maybe it like cuts a tip off. I don't know.
Just the tip.
Maybe it's like a Johnny Depp gets a glass
I
in
bit
there.
me finger off.
Hit me.
At the end of the day, I mean, like, hey, I don't know, but it was just funny to me. I heard like everybody in the theater besides like us two being like like that, and I was like, wow. I was like, oh my god, that's wild. Hey, you want to come up here?
We're coming on up.
Come up here. Go ahead. Sit down.
Woo.
Please don't. Don't do that.
It'll look right in your face.
Yeah, so we saw that, and then right before the movie played, saw a trailer for Oppenheimer. That looks amazing.
It did look pretty good.
That
Well,
looks
it's
amazing.
Christopher Nolan, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be good.
But visually, yeah, the fire like rolling and stuff like that.
Yeah. And then seeing like really 4K Ultra HD black and white Cillian Murphy cuts of him just walking, I was like, I'm very interested in this. This looks cool.
And it's intriguing too. Like, what's
the
it
way
going to be?
The way the trailer was cut was very ominous. A lot of
There's the
solar
countdown-
flares or something.
Countdown to the end of the world.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That was cool. And then we saw Nope.
Saw it.
Yeah, we did.
Did see it.
So let's just get into the nitty gritty of non-spoiler stuff first for Nope. And just talk about things that we liked and what we didn't like. The one thing about this movie that I will tell everybody is one, everything that you think you know about the movie, you probably don't.
I'm still trying to figure it out because there's multiple angles for the meaning behind it.
I think I might have that. Maybe.
Maybe
One
I've
of
seen
them,
two.
at
I've seen
least.
two different interpretations so far.
Fair. Yeah, my take on the movie, like I guess you would say like the Jordan Peele meaning behind it, because he kind of always has like a subtextual
Exactly.
meaning behind things, was like man's dominance over nature and trying to control it.
Yep, that's one.
Yeah.
Another one, it could be about the film industry, and
That's also something I've read, and like how that ties into like Hollywood's control over nature and stuff like that.
and just
too.
the treatment of people,
Yeah.
like crew and animals and whatnot,
Yeah.
or respect of them.
And I mean, I think it's a pretty valid point.
And
I think it's
then
pretty cool.
Seen another interpretation about spectacle and people's need for spectacle, because that quote in the beginning, Bible quote saying that I'm going to show you filth and all this kind of
Yeah.
stuff, and every aspect of it going from purity to it all had to do with spectacle, and how the ones who did not pay attention to it
Yeah.
were fine. It was the ignorance or ignoring of the spectacle that ultimately saved said people.
Huh. Interesting. That's a really cool take on it.
So that's
I like that
there's
too.
multiple ways of.
See, but that's the thing about this film, is that I think it resonates with everyone in a different way. I think it's kind of like how you perceive the film is how you kind of enjoy it. And I like that about the movie.
See, that's what people ask me. Like Corey and Amanda asked me, parents asked me, whatever. What do you think about it? I'm like, watching experience was really good.
Yeah.
I'm contemplating right now. How
yeah,
you know,
and it's
because that's
well,
going to add to it, not really take away, but it's going to make it better if I get different perspectives. And
yeah, like it's funny that you say that because I was talking to Jordan and Kyle yesterday, and I had told them that I'd seen it, and they were like, "Well, what did you think?" And I was like, honestly, it's a lot to process. I was like, after the film, it makes you want to talk about it with people and just kind of like what they thought of it. And like, you know, like we stood outside of the theater afterwards, which to me was super nostalgic because I used to do that with like Stone and other friends of mine that like after we saw a movie, we would just talk about it outside of the theater.
yeah,
And it, you know, obviously, and I thought about this while I was driving home. I was like, oh my God, everybody that was walking into the theater to see that movie, we
Just
probably
listening?
fucking spoiled the whole
well,
fucking
no,
film.
no, you were talking about like a whole bunch of
Yeah,
other
that's
stuff.
true. Yeah. But
Like,
either way.
really got derailed.
yeah, that's true.
But I thought it was funny at the same time because as you're standing out there praising the movie,
yeah.
there was a group of people behind us.
Oh,
Did you hear? Did you hear?
No.
All right, so there was one guy. One guy, he was like, "That movie fucking sucked, man.
What?
Don't tell me this." Yeah, he was like, "Dude, don't tell me like this whole Jordan Peele like there's meaning by it." No, that movie was terrible. That was a bum ass movie. I was just sitting there laughing because like you guys are talking about the movie and how like you're interpreting it and all this, and like
Yeah.
he's back there like,
It's just
"No,
like,
fuck that
this
shit,
movie,
man. Like
yeah.
that movie was dumb."
I mean,
And but,
I
like, I can
liked it.
see his perspective, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't think that the movie is. So the one thing I'll say about it that obviously is non-spoiler is it's a slow burn.
Oh, for sure.
And I personally, I enjoy slow burns. I enjoy lore building and stuff like that. And I feel like that, especially with the acting execution in the film, please stop. With the acting execution in the film, I think that it holds true that you are just interested in the characters in this. Like everybody's performance for me made me want more screen time of them, and I'm glad that we got a lot of screen time of a blonde hair IT guy or whatever.
Angel.
Yeah, Angel. Yeah, I loved him. He had so many good lines that were like funny, like one-line jokes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That was just like so good. And then like him like cruising in his van to like I wear my sunglasses at night and stuff. It was just like one of those things where it was just like perfect fucking character development.
I hated watching that van. Reminded me
of work. Yeah.
Like, yep, that looks it's set up very close to my
Yeah.
van. Like they opened it up, he's getting cable out of there and shit. Like, God damn it.
The one thing I will say is that, you know, just to follow up with one of my positives with a gripe is the only thing that I really did have a problem with in this movie was there's CGI on a certain animal
Yeah.
in the film,
When that
and it's really bad.
and it starts out with it.
It,
Kind
yeah,
of, yeah.
No, it does. I mean, it starts with that shit.
I think there's a scene before that, the zoom pull
yeah,
on
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So yeah, and that get to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. I saw that and I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
I got real scared.
I got scared too. Because I mean, so from
I've seen I've seen other movies with this animal CGI'd and it's looked way better.
Yeah. And so for me, it was very much like kind of a shell shock where I was like, dog, why didn't you just get an actual fucking monkey?
Well,
I mean, you got horses in the film.
yeah, I know, but the horses aren't doing what the monkey did.
Well, I know, but I'm saying like you could have a monkey and have dots on a monkey.
I guess,
do
but I
some-
mean, like
For
what
me,
was on the face and all that. I thought that
mean-
was okay. It was more like the edges. It was
Yeah,
the
dude.
aliasing or something was off. But
so it had like a to me it had like a blur around him.
Yeah.
And I was like,
And that's to
I
save
was
the
like,
CGI.
look, I get it. I'm not a CGI artist. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't do this shit. But Jesus, guys, like, I mean, come on. This is like a multi-million-dollar movie. Like, why does it look like he's,
Yeah.
you know, it looked like it was like wavy and shit, like around, like I don't know, or if it was like trying to establish like
the compositing
hair.
in it. It was,
it was just, I was like, bro, like, what is he in the ocean? Like, I don't understand. So, but I will say that the story of what we're talking about is it on paper and stuff. It's pretty brutal.
It's unbreaded on paper. Touchdown on paper.
Yeah,
Unbreaded. It was unbreaded.
Shout out to Ricada Law. But yeah, so story wise, I mean, the way that it starts and everything, like with that, like the first like thing you see, it's just like, it's holy shit. Like, but yeah, so if you can look past that, to me, and I mean, honestly, everything after that, I was just like, okay,
Yeah.
like, this is fine. But yeah, that was really the only gripe, was like when it started, I was like, ooh, that looks bad. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
That looks really bad.
I definitely was a little worried.
Yeah.
And
Rightfully so, too, I think. I mean, like, you know, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is like one of the first Jordan Peele movies that's like heavily relying on CGI. Have you seen Get Out and
Us.
Get Out and Us? Okay.
But I've seen enough about them.
Yeah, like, I mean, I
But I
know
haven't
in
physically
Get Out,
watched it.
like, the sunken place was very CGI heavy, but it wasn't like this.
Yeah.
There wasn't like a monster. So, the hell is that?
It's Stone said he's got drill weekend after he comes back too.
Fair enough.
All good.
Oh yeah, fine. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. It's honestly, it's kind of hard to talk about the movie without spoilers. I feel like if I talk about anything in detail, it's gonna give away things and it's gonna lessen the movie experience for people. So I'm just gonna say that the acting in this movie, especially Keke Palmer, was incredible, I thought. I loved the cast. All the characters I thought were written pretty well. And I thought it was an interesting film. It's an interesting take on the concept of a UFO. Or a UAP, I guess.
It's
now.
it's the new one.
Yeah,
UAP.
so it's like, for me,
Identified aerial phenomena.
and to be honest, like, I really I watched Angry Joe review this movie, and I have to agree with him where I think the other two trailers that came out, because there's actually 3 trailers for this movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought there was just 2. And I think we only saw 2, which I'm glad.
Yep.
But I think the trailers really ruined this movie.
Did it? Okay.
So, just in my opinion, because I would have really liked to go into this film after just seeing the first trailer. I thought the first trailer was incredibly cut and it was super interesting looking. And after I saw the second trailer, I felt like I just knew too much about what was going on in the film. And if I would have went in just seeing the first trailer, I feel like I would have enjoyed the film a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
But the simple fact is that I knew some of the plot, and I don't know, some certain things that were supposed to be kind of twisty and stuff like that just didn't really hit for me because I knew it from the trailer.
Okay.
But I'm not saying it was bad. I just wish that it would have been like, like.
See, I didn't
that's
really
what-
remember the trailers all that much. I
okay.
remember that they were good and they had me hyped for the movie, and
Yeah.
I knew the premise around the UFO type stuff. I knew
Right.
that that's what it was going to be about, but
Mhm.
yeah, no, I mean, I wouldn't say that I remember being spoiled. I didn't watch it before we went or anything like that. It was been a couple weeks.
Yeah.
seen them. So
Yeah.
I just remembered. Oh, I can't wait for this movie.
Yeah.
And
well, good.
yeah. So I was pretty much in the dark about it.
Oh, bet.
To a
Okay.
degree.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I would say that this film for me, the other thing I want to say about this film is it's not really like a horror movie in the sense of you're going like if you're going to this movie specifically to be afraid,
Yeah.
this really isn't the one in my opinion. I
And
just
the
don't.
first like hour had decent stuff. And then when like the plot really started rolling, it moved out of horror and more
And
into a
It's
I
like a
don't even know.
thriller, sci-fi thriller.
Yeah.
I would say like I mean there's definitely elements to it that are horrific, as well as like they're filmed and executed well, so it feels horrific, but just in general though, if you're going to this movie to be like, oh man, like, you know, I want to be scared as shit, it's not going to happen.
No, probably not.
It's more so going to make you ask questions about the film, and I will not lie to you, while I was driving home and when I got home and I took like my dog out and stuff like that to pee, I found myself looking up in the sky at clouds and being like, whoa.
That's where you
Like,
should be looking, man.
So, and that's what I'm saying. Like, there's sequences in the film, and we'll get more into it when we talk spoilers. But there's sequences of the film that are simply, to me, very uncomfortable, and it's like an everyday thing that you find yourself doing. And then after you watch this film, you're like, oh well, that's ruined for me now. Great. Like,
This guy.
yeah. Like,
Don't do that.
I mean, for me, it was just like, you know, like, it was like, what if, yeah.
I'll be looking for clouds, though, for sure.
We'll
Fucking cloud watching all day.
Yeah. So, for me, the verdict on this one as, like, a summer horror film and a Jordan Peele film, I'm going to give it probably a 7. I think it's a solid watch, and it's a solid horror movie. However, I don't think it is as good as Us or Get Out. I think Get Out is the best Jordan Peele film ever right now, and Us is a very close second. But in regards to Jordan Peele's like horror franchise that he's building, this one just happens to be a little bit lackluster compared to those other two. But it's a solid movie. I liked watching it, and I want to watch it again. I think that it's worth going to the theater for. We saw it in IMAX. The sound alone was incredible.
That theater, though, they got to turn that sound down. It was so loud.
It was loud as shit.
It was
loud as fuck. It was loud as fuck. You literally felt like the building was about to come down.
During the movie, it wasn't as jarring, but like the previews and the pre-cut thing, like when they're just talking, I'm like, dude, oh my god, you're like yelling at me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but yeah, this sound was definitely a big part of the movie.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, 7 for me. I think it's worth going to see it. I think it's not worth going to AMC Lowe's Theater in White Marsh in the IMAX version of it that isn't remodeled yet.
What auditorium was that? 5?
Yeah, it was
Don't go to
Auditorium
5.
Yeah, if you see tickets for Auditorium 5 and there's no seats, you know why. Nobody wants to sit in those fucking, you know, gas chamber chairs that they have. I felt like I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was like, dude, if there's a fire, I'm just gonna lay on the sticky ass floor. I don't even care. I was like, dude, I was like hurting the whole time. I mean, dude,
your lanky legs, man.
I was gonna say, dude, I'm a tall ass motherfucker. You got a 2 foot space in between each. My foot is 12 inches long, motherfuckers.
Like your knees to your chin.
Yeah, bro. It's like I moved my foot one time and I'm like karate kicking the fucking lady in front of me. And then I feel like shit because I'm trying to get comfortable. So I got to fucking slide Cooper my leg in front of me. And I mean, I was like, dude, this is bum ass shit. I can't believe that I bought these tickets here. I thought it was Cinemark. I'm not going to lie. I legit thought it was Cinemark. And then Ashley asked me what theater it was. And I was like, oh, let me check real quick. I think it's Cinemark, bro. I checked the ticket. I'm like, oh my God, I bought it for fucking White Marsh. But whatever. I did check.
Did you buy it at a different?
Well, because I checked Cinemark and it was sold out.
Oh yeah,
it was sold out.
I was surprised that this one wasn't. But
well, I think I know why this theater was not sold out.
Everybody knows Auditorium 5, dude.
Yeah,
don't
fuck that, dude.
don't
Never again, dude. I'm serious. I'll never go there again. That's so and. Ugh, that Hobbs End ass movie theater, bro. You go in that bitch, you feel like you're about to walk into a black hole and then
it was weird.
Death portal or whatever. It was very weird. I hated it. Fuck you, AMC and White Marsh. I hate you and I hope you close down.
Wow.
I don't give a fuck, bro. Your theater sucks. I hate it. It's garbage. And the popcorn overpriced, motherfuckers.
That's for sure. It was a little confusing too, like ordering from a kiosk and then I go and pick up the popcorn and the drink, and I'm like, but you didn't fill. It didn't ask me, and I'm like,
they're like, nah,
what?
you fill it up, motherfucker.
And then, but then it's not even there. Like it's on a whole nother section. I'm like walking around. Like, where do I get
so
drinks?
Stupid, dude.
Got it.
Telling you, I mean, you're just making my point more valid. Cinemark is the upper echelon movie theater, bro.
For sure.
I'm sorry, but I'm not trying to be like a dick. I'm just being factual. I don't have a good time when I go into AMC movie theater. It sucks.
Cinemark serves alcohol.
Cinemark does serve alcohol. AMC, step your fucking game up.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, well, and to me, like, that's not even a big deal. For me, I'm like, hey, AMC, can you give me a space? Can you give me, like, a chair where I'm not, like, you know, I felt like I was in, like, a fucking, like, small aircraft. Like a, you know what I mean? I just was like, Jesus, bro.
Piling into the 737. I'm flying.
Yeah, and it's like, okay.
It was like airline seating.
Yeah.
Fucking close.
It was terrible, dude. I mean, I liked, the screen was huge. That was tough. And then the sound for me in the film was great. But yeah, 7, go see it. Not at AMC.
Yeah, I'd say I'd like to give it a half, but I can't. So so I'll stick with 7. 7's fine because it was like the watching experience was really good. I kept being intrigued and like, all right, what's gonna happen and all this stuff. So it was fun. But then the contemplation afterwards, where I'm like, I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah,
because there's the multiple interpretations.
Yeah,
and yeah, it's worth a rewatch, but it's not. I don't think it's like a go-to. Like I'm gonna watch this again and again.
Yeah, no.
Because now that you kind of know, you know. Yeah. And there'll be other things that you can pick out of it, but
yeah.
As far as a first watch, I would say it's an 8, but overall, the movie probably a 7.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So let's do
spoilers.
time.
All right, everybody. This is your spoiler warning. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Okay, so CGI monkey, real bad.
Yeah.
There's another scene where we get more of it. Doesn't look as bad, in my opinion. The other,
I did like how they kept expanding on that though.
Yeah, me too. 'Cause it's like that scene is like a metaphor for the entire movie. Where it's like you thought you had control over this animal, and you don't.
No,
you really don't. Like, I mean, one thing like a balloon popping can set it off, dude.
Multiple, but yeah, it was one balloon.
Yeah, so which we see later on in the film. Balloons are are the ultimate weapon now, guys.
Yeah,
like see an alien invader.
Goes full circle. A big balloon of
put a balloon up in the sky. Or some flags. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it was a little crazy at the end. I was like, "What is happening?"
I've seen some of that with the commentary too.
Yeah. So, things I liked about this film that I can talk about that are spoilerific is Keke Palmer's costume design in this film on point.
Yeah,
So good, and she is hot. She's
killing it.
Very beautiful, dude. Wow. I forget what the actor's name is, but they have the basic plot is that this family owns basically like a horse farm. They train horses for Hollywood to be used in films.
But prior to this, so just because this is a fact that I liked and made me care about the characters more than they're just the horse farm people that do horses for Hollywood, is that, so if you're familiar with film, the first clip that was put to film, I think it's 11 frames or 13 frames, something like that.
Yeah.
Of
It's like
a
11
jockey,
seconds or something.
yeah, a jockey riding a horse.
Yeah.
And that jockey was these farmers' ancestor.
Yeah.
So, and that and them still working in Hollywood and all of that, that's the part that I really like. Oh, so you have lineage in this game,
Yeah.
and it's not just like, yeah, we farm horses. Like, no, we're descendants from like the first film.
Yeah. So they get hired to basically get animals into the film, and they, make sure that the animals are taken care of and good and blah 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 blah. Like train the animals to like do their thing, whatever. Anyway, so they're basically, the movie starts off with like their dad and the son. They're kind of like wrangling up the horses, blah blah blah. Then like some weird shit happens. Everything goes quiet, and then I thought it was somebody shooting at him. Legitimately, I was like, "Get down!"
Yeah, right.
Like, what are you doing? Because you just hear like it just sounded like a rifle going off almost, and turns out it's not. It's like nickels and quarters and keys and all sorts of like weird metal shit. And and you're like, what the fuck? And the dad is like on the horse, and the son calls out to the dad, and the horse starts trying to get away because something hits the horse. You hear like something hit the horse, and the horse like goes like or whatever, and then starts going. The dad falls off the horse, and then the son is like, oh shit, like, and gets him, starts driving to the hospital. And this scene was like real, like I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like he was like, he's talking to his dad, like trying to make him talk and blah,
Gonna make
blah,
it,
and,
all
and
this kind of
yeah,
stuff,
his
and
dad's
he's-
like trying to say shit, and he's leaning down. Every time he leans down, there's like fucking blood shooting out of his goddamn face. I'm like, Jesus.
Crazy. Yeah, it was crazy.
So yeah,
You're not gonna make it, but
no. They make it to the hospital, and turns out that there's a nickel lodged into his brain, through his eyeball. They show his face, and it looks pretty brutal, dude.
Yep.
I was like, oh my god.
eye gone.
Yeah. And I
Perfect
think
shot.
they even showed it a little bit in the car ride there. I think
Yeah,
it was like a smidge or something. Like when he like goes forward and you see the blood come out, you kind of see it. And you're like, oh,
Something's going
Yeah,
on. But
yeah.
yeah.
I really wish that this didn't happen, though. To be honest, I really like that actor.
I'm sure they didn't want their dad to die.
Well, yeah. I mean,
But that's what spun the whole story. Come on.
Yeah, the actor though.
Yeah, he's good.
He's also in like a ton of like John Carpenter films. He's in The Thing, as well as he's the voice of Spawn in the animated TV series. So I was like, oh man, he's
Yeah, you
only
wanted-
in this for
wanted
like
more of
3
him.
minutes.
Right.
But he gets another scene, like a flashback scene later on. But yeah, so basically he dies, and they're like, oh shit, and get back to the house and stuff, and like I guess it like flashes forward, but they have like a job
Well,
or
they do.
something.
They jumped 6 months.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. So it's been 6 months. They're at another job, and you could just tell that like things are not going well for them, like without their dad. Like I feel like the dad was kind of like the person who did
Interface with everybody.
Yeah, like was kind of the face of the company, and and you could just tell that they're struggling, and that the son isn't much for like words.
Yeah, he's not a real people person.
Yeah, so he's having a hard. People are, and it's filmed so great. Like I could like feel how anxious he was. I was like, oh man, like damn, that's a tough spot to be in. He's got this horse with him, and I mean there is just shit. I mean, because it's on a Hollywood set, and there is just wild shit happening, like in front of this horse and him, and people are asking him questions and.
Dude, and he keeps like, and he's not aggressive with it, but he keeps asking like, "Don't get behind the horse, like just stop, stop, like go. I'm trying to control this horse, and you are not listening to me at all."
Yeah, and he, they're asking like, when can we get started? Sister's late, and it's kind of hinted at and pushed on that she's always late and she's kind of lazy and she doesn't like to do anything. Even when his dad was alive and he was asking where his sister was, and it's kind of alluded that she doesn't really give a fuck.
Right.
So a bunch of crazy shit happens like in front of the horse. The horse is definitely getting stressed out, you can tell. And then eventually Keke Palmer shows up, his sister, and she does the whole spiel of, like what Mike said with like, the jockey on the first film, blah, blah, blah. That's my great. Another great.
Yeah, that's another great. Which I thought was cool too, because like I didn't realize it. Well, we didn't know at first when we were watching this scene, but later on when she's watching the video, so when she says great, whatever, she says 3 greats. She's mimicking the video, and that's why he goes another great. Yeah, and it's like I thought that was a really cool
because you get to hear the OG video of their dad doing it. Which I thought that was an interesting little thing.
But yeah, and he's so disinterested in all this. But then she goes off with like, and I do acting and I do dancing.
She's like doing
promoting
all her
herself.
side hustle shit. If you need anything, holler at me.
Get skin in the game.
Yeah, and then she just kind of like walks off and gets to the craft service table.
Right, because her job is done to a degree. Yeah. She's not in the training of the horses. Yeah. So yeah, they're like, all right, actors on set. So they said break time or whatever. So it was like, okay, like I have time to get the horse ready. And then actor walks in. They're like, all right, never mind, ready to go. He's like, no, the horse isn't ready. It's like, no, fucking actor's ready. Get going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she could do one, so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I could do one. It's like, oh, you're the one who we need to be concerned with. She's ready to do one,
so I guess we got to do it. And you can tell the horse is like not having it. The horse is like, nah, bro, it's time to break. Like,
right. I'm stressed out.
It's not the son, but somebody else does the.
Oh yeah, it was somebody on the.
I don't even know what that thing does. To be honest.
I don't know either.
I didn't get it. So there's this rod, I guess, that they use with horses in training or Hollywood films or something like that, and it might be to like. I don't know why they do it. To be honest, I don't know.
The way I seen that is like he was spinning it the other way for like the camera, maybe to white balance it or do something. And the other side happened to be reflective. I don't know if it was necessarily
because they do that. Remember in the film, they have that rod specifically for training. I think it's used to agitate them, or like to get them to like get up,
to rear up. Oh,
yeah,
maybe.
I think so because I think it's like the way that it's reflected back into the horse's eye is like really weird looking to them or something, and it like.
Oh, I'm sure it was all like
what the fuck
blown out.
Yeah, so. I thought it was like that, where it was like, okay, this side is matte black, so it doesn't see anything. So when I turn it real quick and this horse sees it and freaks out, we get a shot of it rearing up, and it looks cool or whatever.
But they weren't ready to roll yet.
No, I know.
So
I think that's why I thought I was under the impression that dude did it too early, before the trainer was ready, the son, and him being like, no, wait, and then he does it, and then he's like, fucking horse gets back and shit.
Well, the reason that I don't think that's like she was getting her makeup done there.
Oh yeah, true.
So that wouldn't have been rolling. So that's where I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know,
but
sure.
I
know
Either
that
way.
the son made that rod again like in later on in the film, you remember? And then
Yeah.
he doesn't use it.
Right.
But yeah, so like I don't know what that rod I'm gonna look that up later. But yeah, I don't know what that rod is, but somebody does that to the horse. It freaks out and then it kicks like back like really close to everybody and
Kicks the perfume bag.
yeah, yeah. And cuz they were doing the makeup or whatever.
Or
like,
yeah, not perfume. Makeup bag.
Yeah, yeah. And so and the son the whole time that all this stuff is happening around them before they do the little flippy dippy thing of the rod, he's like, M, he's like calling to his sister, and his sister kind of like looks over at him like, you need me? And then like then it kicks back
boom.
and stuff, and obviously nobody's comfortable around the horse anymore, and they're like, you can leave, and he's like, oh man, like thanks for the opportunity, blah blah blah. You can tell that everybody's really upset, and you can see them rolling out a CGI,
The CGI horse? That was
CGI
funny.
horse, and yikes. So after that, they basically go to where their neighbor's house, which is a dude who has like this really small, like Western themed like little theme park,
Yeah.
I guess you would say, like
Jupiter's
for
Claim.
people. Yeah. And he sells our main characters, they sell their dad's horses to get money and stay afloat to this guy. So they what's his name again?
Jupiter.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Jupe.
Yeah. So they're like talking, or basically, Keke Palmer and the brother, they're selling who was it? It wasn't Ghost.
No, it was Lucky.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they sell off Lucky. I think they get like 11.5 or something
The
like
one
that.
thing I didn't understand is like they're selling him to they're selling the horse to him, and he still has the X's from the film shoot on him. The horse still had the red X's.
Oh yeah,
I
I
was like,
know. I saw that too.
you wouldn't have taken those off,
Yeah,
dude?
I saw
Like,
that
the
too.
whole time. Okay,
I was like, okay,
maybe it's just so we know that this is the same horse.
probably.
I don't know because I've
Probably.
But whatever. So yeah, he sells the horse, but at the same time, like he wants to buy the horses back.
Yeah.
He
'cause I
feels
think
bad about
yeah,
it?
he feels bad about selling his dad's like legacy, essentially.
Right.
Which I understood, but at the same time, I was like, it's probably doesn't look good, dude. Like,
Yeah, not
business wise, where it's like, I'm selling these to you, but I'm gonna buy them back. Like, if I was somebody who was like a businessman, I'd be like, okay, good luck. Good luck buying them back. I'm about to make them like 3 times the price, idiot. Like,
Yeah.
whatever. But anyway, so they sell this horse, and the whole time while they're talking, Keke Palmer's kind of like interrupting their conversation because this guy Jupiter used to be a child star, and he was like super famous on some sitcoms, and he was on a sitcom that got canceled. I think it was 16 episodes or something like that.
Gordy's home.
Yeah, Gordy's Home. And Keke Palmer's like, oh yeah, my dad told me about that. Apparently it got canceled because like the monkey went crazy that was involved in the show or whatever. And the guy Jupiter is like, I normally charge people a fee for this, but maybe.
That goes to part of like that whole like spectacle aspect of things that he would charge people. I think it was crazy, like $50,000
Yeah.
or something a night.
He said he would have or he had a couple pay him, I think it was $50,000 to spend the night
in there.
And I was just like, what the fuck? Like,
Weird.
Who does that? Anyway, so they're in this secret room, and it's got like all of the stuff from the show in there, and they kind of fixate on a couple things in there, where one of them is like a shoe. It's got like a little bit of blood on it.
The shoe, because if you remember when all the Gordy stuff was going on, the shoe's like standing upright,
Yeah.
and that's what he was watching, not Gordy.
Right.
So that's where it was the ignoring the spectacle saved him.
Oh wow, I didn't even put that together. Oh
Yeah.
shit. Okay, and that's why it looks like that.
Right.
is because it's like a traumatic event.
And that's what he was fixated on.
Interesting.
Yeah. See, there's all these damn layers.
That's what I'm saying. Is like the movie's cool because you can break it down like that.
When that shit was happening, like from the beginning, and every time that we'd seen the Gordy scenes, I was like, "Why the fuck is his shoe standing up?" Makes no sense.
I know. Yeah, and it's because it's not actually doing that. It's looks like that in the box, and he's mixing reality into his trauma.
Yeah.
That's how I see that. Like where it's like it looks that actually the shoe's there and everything, but it looks like that because it's been in that case for so long. I feel like he's mixing reality into his trauma by looking
be another one.
Yeah, so it's like because like I'm assuming like when he's thinking back on it, because he's older now, it's probably along more so along the lines of like things are getting warped in the memory because of his age. So that's how I saw that. But yeah, I didn't even link that other shit together. I was
that's why I started watching other people's perspectives, and some are good and some aren't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
So basically, everything after this is like, they get the rundown on this shit. He talks about how Saturday Night Live did like a beautiful rendition of the like event and everything, which you could, to me, I thought it was kind of obvious that he was like not about the Saturday Night Live thing.
Right.
And I was just like, oh shit, like he's not about that.
Like they're
shit.
making fun of a traumatic experience.
And then like later on in the movie, you get the whole scene and you're like, oh wow, this was really traumatic for my dude.
It's a Saturday Night Live skit.
Yeah, well, right, and that's the thing is, it's like that's kind of what I'm talking about, where like it hit me in a different way. Where when I saw the whole scene and you see Jupiter under the table just looking at everything that's happening, this monkey is just going to town on people and is just like ripping people's faces off and shit, and for me, it's like, damn, bro, like he legit, like, I mean, that probably fucked him up, like big time, like after that,
and he continued to do
shows
and
it's crazy. So, but yeah, so they get the rundown on all that shit, and then they go back home basically, and I think we get a scene here of it's like a shot of part of Jupiter's landing or whatever the fuck it's called. Claim, sorry. And it's like you hear him being like, every Friday we gather here. Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Yeah. And then the wild shit starts happening around the house. And you're like, what the fuck's going on here? Honestly, I don't really remember what happens after that.
So they were at the house. Kiki Palmer's like playing the music. She was drinking. And
she had some moves, bro.
Yeah,
I was like, I was like, oh,
just getting down.
Yeah. And I didn't think it would be to a song like that either. I was like, oh wow.
Yeah.
I was like, it's like she's like going in on like an oldie. Yeah, it's cool.
So yeah, Ghost is out in the corral thing. Like they look out the window, like, why is Ghost out there?
Oh yeah.
Like,
where are you going?
Right. And so OJ goes out and goes there, whatever, and that's when like power starts going off in the house, and you hear this weird like wah, like sound in the air. Like,
yeah.
What the fuck is that? And goes like freaks out and bolts. And that's when I think OJ sees the craft going. Like, oh shit! Right. Yeah. So he goes back and he tells Kiki Palmer about it.
I thought it was Emily or
something
Amelia or
something like that.
But they call her. It's Emerald.
Emerald. Okay, so M. Call her M. And so he tells her about whatever's seen this, and we're like, oh, okay, well, we're gonna have to capture this on film.
Yeah,
we're gonna need to do that because
Well, they're like, this is once they talk about it, and once Emerald is on board, she's like, all we need to do is find some good camera equipment. There's some places around here that will pay $50K for one photo that is good.
Yeah, we got to get the Oprah shot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what she says, is like, we got to get the money shot, the Oprah shot, like, and stuff like that.
Yeah, a shot that Oprah would not, have to address and talk about.
Yeah.
Which, fair enough.
Yeah. So they go to, basically, it looks like a version of Best Buy in another universe.
Yeah, Fry's.
Yeah. And
that ironically outside the front of the building has a crashed UFO.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, okay.
Interesting. Yeah, so they're inside talking about it, blah blah blah, and then they go up to the counter to buy a bunch of camera equipment to get the Oprah shot. And our boy Angel is basically behind the counter. You can tell he's kind of like disheveled, doesn't really want to be there. He's like, do you want to do this, do that? And they're like, no, we're good, blah, blah,
With
blah.
the installation package? No,
we're good. And then he's like, okay.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
He's like, what? Is it hard to install? Like, OJ was like, is it hard to install? He's like, well, you can't do it. I can.
Yeah, but you can't.
I mean, to be fair, it was quite comprehensive. They had a lot of cameras, all motion tracked. He
And
had
far
set up
apart.
redundancies. Like, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like, all right, they buy the shit and Angel goes out there,
Yeah.
going for the install.
And,
I didn't know that he was gonna be doing the install. I just thought he was just a salesman.
yeah, same.
Like, man, you're doing everything out here.
Dude, when he gets out of the car and he starts unpacking all this stuff, and I mean, like Mike said, I mean, it's pretty extensive, dude. I mean, there's a lot of shit in his van. And Kiki Palmer is like, that's not gonna take more than an hour, right? And he's like, and you see him look at the stuff and he goes, I mean, it's going to. It's going to take all day. And I just like laughed at that so hard because I was like, damn, ain't that the truth, bro?
It is.
Like, you get something like that and you just think it's like plug and play, and nope, you're going to be setting that shit up for an hour.
We're going to be running wire all the way out here. Like, shoot. Whatever, man.
Oh my God, it was so funny.
So yeah, he like sets everything up.
Yeah.
And I think so. When they were at the store, they made some kind of joke like, "Well, what are you doing all this for? Like home surveillance or whatever?" And then, and then he made a joke about UFOs, and then they were like, "Haha, yeah." So then he gets out there and he's like pointing the cameras, and then OJ's like, higher,
higher.
He's like, okay. It's like, no, higher. It's like, all right, what are you guys doing out here?
And it was funny because like there'd be times where like Angel would like point, you'd see him like command in for the camera to go higher, and then he would look over at OJ, and OJ would just be like,
Get it
like that and everything, and he'd be like, okay, like, it was so funny, dude. But yeah,
which that's kind of comedy that I liked in this. Like, it's very subtle, not super on the nose kind of stuff, I guess. Or
I chalk that up to just Jordan Peele.
Yeah, I
Just
mean, he comes from it, that's for
yeah,
sure.
Like, he just knows how to write in like great comedy lines like that, where it's just like those. I could totally see Key and Peele doing that. Yeah, where it's like somebody's like, nah, get that shit up, bro. Like,
right.
So it felt really good that, all the comedy in the film was awesome, to be honest. Yeah, and after they do this, Angel starts, he basically finishes up the install and is like, so you guys really aren't going to tell me what you're doing out here, huh? And they're like, nope. And he's like, basically he starts walking away, packing everything up, and he's like, hey, my manager's going to be calling, blah, blah, blah. 5 stars,
Angel.
5
stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think he dips out, doesn't he?
He does.
Yeah. All right.
But unbeknownst to them, he's still watching the cameras.
Yeah.
Which he's not supposed to be doing, but like, you didn't tell him what you were doing, and it's very intriguing. So and he's got nothing to do with the shop, so he's gonna watch some cameras.
Yeah.
And that's when he finds out that the one camera goes down.
Oh
or
yeah,
whatever.
that's right.
It's a
He's
little
like,
later.
I rigged it up so just in case something happens. Where if camera A goes down, camera B will go and pick it up.
Right.
Like pick up what's like.
But I think when he called, he was like, camera B is
it's down.
down.
Yeah.
So like there is no redundancy type thing.
Yeah.
And
The fucking
praying mantis.
Dude, I got so angry at that.
Really?
Yeah, just because I was like,
I thought it was pretty funny.
I thought it was funny. Like when the jump scare came and it was the prey, I was like, oh shit, like that. And then like I like laughed because I was like, it's fucking praying mantis. And then I was like, get the fucking praying mantis off the goddamn camera, dude. And they're like moving it around and it's just like holding on like fuck
I
you.
thought it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah. And then Kiki Palmer like runs up to it with Sour Patch Kids.
It's on the
and
roof and
throwing
she's like,
Sour Patch Kids at it. I'm like, what are you doing?
And at the same time, OJ,
God.
see, at the same time, OJ is out there because I think Ghost comes back. Go over there. Like, no, I'm not moving. Not moving. So yeah, I think okay. I think Ghost was out in the field somewhere. Well, not field. It's pretty barren, but is out there, and OJ is like, all right, I'm gonna go get the horse, and that's when the creature comes back out, something like that. So that because they were trying to get the shot of the thing. It was out there, and the mantis was on the lens, and that's why you couldn't see the thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was trying to, but I think OJ was out trying to get the horse.
Yeah, to wrangle him up, yeah.
And and
He goes down to the barn or whatever during this point.
Was that during this point?
Yeah, I thought so. Because the horse, I think he's like looking for it in the barn, right?
No.
And then he.
I thought there was a light on in the barn or something. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah. It's like a.
I thought that was after this because it had to. The word around town had to come out that they were doing this searching.
Oh shit! I think you might be right.
But it's either way. It's,
sorry.
like yeah, things are happening. They're trying to get shots. The praying mantis stops them from getting the shot, and then I think it was after that, in which this scene really enjoyed it.
This scene was crazy.
It was crazy. So like yeah, it's another night shot. I think there was the light on in the barn. Yeah, that's what it was. The light was on in the barn.
Yeah.
And he goes into the barn, turns off the lights, like walks 10 paces or whatever, and then boom, lights come back on again. And you're like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And then I think they go off again, and then you start seeing like some kind of weird fucking shape. And it's oogling around.
I hated it.
Dude, I thought it was so good.
I mean, I hated it
dude.
because like it made me uncomfortable. I was like, ugh.
It was done really well, and that's when I'm like, oh shit, like what is it? What's all this about? And then that like he's like running from it or whatever, and then another one pops out. Fuck, there's multiple. Really good.
Yeah, and they're like when they pop out, they're like doing like weird shit, peeking behind corners.
That's shot at the corner, right? They had this like corner there, and it's like focused on this corner. And you're like, I know it's coming. Yeah. It's got to, because like you saw its head like on the other side of it a second ago, and it dipped down. You're like, where is it? And it holds on it.
Yeah,
it holds on it. And nothing's happening. I'm like, when is it?
Yeah.
And it just ever so slowly peeks out.
Yeah. Horrifying.
To nothing though.
Yeah.
It turns out
that it's
just kids.
Yeah, Jupiter's kids.
Just kids playing around.
Yeah.
They have all these costumes and masks and whatever. We'd find out why.
Yeah.
Later, but like, you're like, okay, so people are messing with them. They obviously know that they're looking for the UFOs.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
So that's where like, all right, whatever. Kids scare them. Like, whatever.
Well, he punches one in the face.
Dude, oh yeah, that's right.
That was awesome. So like OJ turns around and there's one that drops down upside down in front of him, and he just straight up like the old video of the dude in high school, and there's a trash can behind him, and the person who's talking to him is like,
oh, yeah.
Do you like Halloween? You like to get scared? And he goes, Yeah, I guess so.
So-
And then the thing pops up. It's like
up.
like that. And he just goes boom.
It was
and
immediate
punches-
reaction, just deck in
Yeah.
the face.
So
man.
OJ does that to that kid, and then the kid's like 14 or something, but he just decks him right in the face, and the kid like falls off, and the helmet falls off of him. That's when they're like, "Oh shit, it's just a prank."
Right.
But yeah, so, and then yeah, and we're after that we're at where again?
Well, so then after that, I think we did. So did Ghost get sucked up?
No, I don't.
I think. Well, golly, jump scare.
I was gonna say, Zoe.
I
Stop.
think it did. I think I remember seeing that at a night shot of that happen, but I could be wrong. Shoot. Oop. Yeah. So I think it did. I
See
can't
how much
remember,
of a
but
brat she is, dude. You didn't do that, and that's why she was barking at you.
But Keke Palmer goes and steals a decoy, a horse
Yeah,
statue
from Jupiter.
Yeah, and they put it out in the middle of the field,
Mhm.
and as they're doing that, because it's got
Jupiter
this like
rolls
ribbon
up.
attached to it and whatever, because she like hauled it out of there real fast. He like pulls up, and they're like, "Oh shit, here he is!" And as soon as he starts talking, like, "Hey, where?" She cuts him off and says the same thing. It's like, "Hey, where did you get those?" or something
Yeah,
like that. It's like,
yeah.
"I have one just like it." Like, "Where'd you get yours?" Like, all right, I don't know where I get mine. Yeah, me either.
I loved the line of when Jupiter rolls up and he's like, "Hey," and you hear, "Hey," like that, and then he says something, and then you hear Keke Palmer go, "That's cool, you can stay right
Right
there."
there.
Like
Yeah,
that. I was
exactly.
dying at that. I was like, "Oh
It's
my
all
god, that's so me." Just stay
Just
right
we
all
can
the way
talk
over.
like this from like a football field away. Like, yo.
Yeah. And then they have a great like conversation like that where he's like, "I want to invite you to the Friday thing that we do."
Oh,
and
it was the first one. It was the
they-
first
Oh
public
yeah, because that was a
spectacle.
rehearsal. That was a rehearsal, the one that we heard before then.
Mhm.
But yeah, so he like gets the flyer out, and the wind like takes it, and you can tell that he's just like, "Oh shit," like
Yeah,
that, and
yeah.
everything, and it, like flies away, and that's
It's like,
when he
whatever,
invites
I'll tell
him.
you, it's on Friday.
Yeah.
Come by, man.
Yeah.
It'd be cool.
And then it's like, I don't know why this made me laugh so hard, but he does this. They do this one thing where they just all hold their thumbs
thumbs
up,
up.
and,
Yeah.
and Jupiter's like, thumbs
Thumbs
up, like
Thumbs up.
like that, and he keeps walking back to his car, and he's like, thumbs up.
Like, it
Like-
pans back to them two, M and OJ, and they're like, "Hey, was he thumbs up?" Yeah, okay, thumbs up.
Yeah, yeah,
thumbs up. And
yeah.
he goes back again. He's walking. Yeah, thumbs up. It was pretty funny.
And Angel has a line in there too where I forget what he says. Where he says like, "Who are you?" or like something like that. And they're like, "Shut the fuck up! You don't live here,"
Right.
like that or whatever. But that whole entire scene, I was like, "God, dude, that is so funny, so funny." Thumbs up.
Again, that Jordan Peele.
Oh yeah, It very. That's what I'm saying. The comedy stuff in the film really hit. But yeah, so they fast forward, blah blah blah, and we get into the Friday event that he's doing.
Wow, you fast forward through a lot.
Oh shit, really?
Well, yeah, they have that horse out there as a decoy, and the thing comes by and abducts the horse,
Oh
and
yeah,
it's got the
yeah. And it's
thing
like,
hanging out of it, and they're like, "All right, we can see it now."
facts. Okay, yeah, I did fast forward through
And,
a lot. Fuck.
Yeah, and then you find it later on the ground. I think you see it spit out of the ground. I can't. Yeah, I'm trying to remember all this.
it doesn't spit. I don't think it spits the horse out.
We definitely see it again on the ground, like all.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's then.
I don't know when it is.
I don't. Yeah, neither do I.
But
I do
either way.
remember seeing the flag though, like during Jupiter's thing.
Yeah.
Like, cause remember it like comes down. whatever.
Right.
I feel like I'm missing something else.
Well, we get there like trying to figure out, all right, how are we gonna like spot this thing or whatever, and they somehow notice this cloud.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
reviewing the footage and they're
Yeah.
like, this fucking cloud hasn't
Not
moved for days.
Yeah.
So they figure out like that's it right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
It's right there in the
I
cloud.
think Angel is the one who rolls up and he's like, I know I'm not supposed to be here, but
Yeah,
I just gotta
yeah.
you let me load up this up and you tell me when you notice it.
Yep,
And
that's
then
what he
OJ
said. Right.
is like right there. And yeah, so they're like, okay, that's it.
And M was like,
that-
you gotta stop watching the
yeah.
cameras.
yeah.
But okay, we got it. Like
Yeah.
here it is. They get in contact with the director,
Mm.
the cinematographer from the beginning scene, the Hollywood scene. They
Yeah.
call him up and they're like, "Yo, we got that Oprah shot for you,"
Yeah.
and he's like, "I ain't got time for
Yeah.
shit," and hangs up on him.
Yeah.
And so they're like, all right, we're kind of on our own for this. So what are we going to do? And OJ, I think, was like, all right, I'm going to go get Lucky back from Jupiter.
Yeah.
So he leaves, and Angel and Em are still there, and they're doing the planning or whatever, I guess. And in
Yeah.
that time of him going over there, like, it happens to be Friday when this Star Lasso show
Oh yeah.
is going on. He
Mhm.
gets there kind of like right when it's starting. So goes to that scene. Jupiter's out there. He's like, "All right, guys, like I'm really excited to share this with everybody. This is something that me and my family have been doing for the past 6 months. Basically from the time that their dad died
Yeah.
to now. Like he's like every Friday." We do this, and this spectacle happens, and I want to share it with everybody. He's got a couple people there. I mean, it's not a big attraction, but like he has,
It's like 30 people.
yeah, it's not much, but it's cool setup, whatever.
Weird ass fucking face eating lady is there too.
Right, but we find out who that is.
Yeah, which honestly hated that.
Really,
I really wanted it to be like an alien or something like that.
but it's not. See, that's where the trailer made you think that there's
I
something like that going on, but it's
know.
not.
I know.
I still thought it was cool though.
I mean, me too.
I was like,
I-
she survived the attack,
Yeah.
and it.
yeah, yeah. I mean, like, you even hear her say "my face" like in
Mhm.
that one scene. I was just like, oh. But yeah, like I don't know. Like the first trailer really made me think like that was like a alien in
Oh, of course,
disguise
it
or
had
something.
intrigue of like what's
I was
going
like,
on here.
Oh, this is so cool. But yeah, I mean, like it was still cool. I was like, oh man, like I know who that is.
Right.
Like, so, but yeah, go ahead.
So, yeah, they're out there, and Jupiter's out there. He's got this box with a cover on it. Like, all right, everybody, it's time for the spectacle. Takes the sheet off. It's Lucky, the horse, in this clear
Wait,
box.
it starts early or something, right? Doesn't the thing? Isn't it like
He uncovered it before that, before it started coming in.
Oh, okay.
But he noticed it. He was like, "Oh, they're early."
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, but
yeah.
that does
Okay.
happen.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, we're early. All right." And it comes by and it just starts fucking people up, man. Like
Yeah.
sucking people up.
Yeah. Well, because like Lucky won't get out of the box.
Right.
Like they're trying.
Yeah,
like
he's-
he's trying to make Lucky like get out of the box and run towards, not like the thing, but like towards the area where the cloud is and everything that you see the flag. And Lucky is like, nah,
No,
son, I'm not getting
doing
out
it.
of here.
I'm staying in this box.
So I felt like after that, the UAP was like,
I'm pretty
"Fuck
sure
y'all."
too that Lucky had blinders on, if I remember correctly.
You may be right.
I'm pretty
about
sure
that.
it's because it goes to the theme of the movie.
Huh.
But
I'm not sure if he did or not, but
I'm pretty sure it did. Either
I
way,
know later on.
yeah, later
that
on
he
he puts it
definitely
on.
does,
But
yeah.
I'm not
Which
sure.
I was confused about. I was like, how does it know?
Well, horses also they race horses blinders, or it's all.
That work?
I don't know. Or they put blinders on horses so they don't get freaked out by things around them. They can't see it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, I'm talking like this bitch had like legit like cups over its
Oh, yeah,
eyes.
yeah, I
but
know.
I was like, how can it know where it's going? I don't understand that.
It knows.
Yeah, I mean,
Either
I
way.
guess. Yeah, whatever.
Either way, this thing like swoops down, and still at this
Oh my
point we're
God.
like, it's a UFO, and it's
Yeah.
sucking people up. So everybody gets yoinked.
Dude, when Jupiter's looking up and he's like, ooh, or
Yeah.
whatever, and you can see silhouettes of like people
flying.
swirling around. I was
Yeah.
like, holy shit. Like, that was
This
crazy.
thing's got power to it. But
Yeah.
yeah, like sucks everybody up. OJ's there, but he's like underneath the bleacher or something like that, and he gets sucked up into it, but
Yeah.
he can't get through or whatever, and gets
Yeah.
knocked out.
Yeah.
And then thing like gets out of there, it's gone. And then in that scene of it flying away, you hear the sound that you were hearing every time that you had seen it, pretty much.
Yeah.
And you figure out, oh, that's the sound of people screaming.
Yeah. That
Okay.
was wild to me because
It's
it was
not
like,
the sound of the craft; it's the sound of people screaming.
yeah, it was literally like,
Pretty
I
crazy.
was like, holy crap.
so
dude.
then it cuts into the shot of like the people, right? And they're like getting moved up in this like
yeah, I
thing.
didn't. That was horrifying to me.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, "Jeez, what is happening to them?"
But see, even still, at this point, like you're like, this is some kind of craft that has weird like
Yeah.
sucking people up into this like square, weird square thing.
Yeah, I didn't understand that either. What is the square?
I'm not entirely sure because the flabbiness, right, that's right in front of the square.
Mhm.
It's identical to what we seen at the very, very beginning when it goes to that shot of
Yeah.
the jockey and the horse.
Yeah.
So that's a camera. So that's where I was like, ooh, theme maybe.
So,
Some
like,
kind
is
of
it like filming?
The
then?
film, the spectacle, that maybe, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's-
that was
it's
I
real-
because I was like, what is it doing? Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and again, at that point, we still don't know, like, all right, they're getting pulled up into something or whatever.
Yeah.
And
So, yeah.
then the craft with all these people in it and all that, it flies over the house with
Mm-hmm.
M and Angel in it. Obviously, somehow this thing, it disrupts power, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
everything goes down, and then it just starts fucking gushing,
Raining blood.
raining,
Yeah.
and that was crazy shot. I
Yeah.
thought it was really good.
Yeah, I was like, "Jeez, this looks horrifying." dude."
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just covering the house.
Yeah.
They're freaking out, obviously.
Yeah.
And it does that and then goes away.
Yeah.
Walks off.
It's like pooping.
Pretty much. It's expelling, well,
Flying butthole monster.
right.
Kind of. In a
Kind of.
way. It kind of just took a big old shit on the house.
Yeah, it took a big old shit on that house.
Yeah, dude.
So, yeah, and then it goes away. So they were like, all right, well, we got to do something. 'Cause OJ wakes up and he comes back. I think while he's coming back, like the thing's coming down at him or whatever, and he hides in that little shack thing on the
I
side
thought
of
he
the
was in
road.
the car.
He in the car?
I think isn't that part where it's like he's like looking at the house. It's like in between, like if his car is here, the saucer's here, and the
Mhm.
house is here. It's like right in between them.
Yeah.
So I thought it like cut off the power, and doesn't he like fall asleep in the car? And then
I don't know. I know it comes back during that time. He's got to
Yeah.
get to the house.
yeah,
the
because
thing's
remember he
there.
like opens up the door and he's like, nope, like that.
Right.
He closes the door, and then I think he just falls asleep in the car.
Okay.
And then, like, he's trying to get to the van or whatever. And I think, like, yeah, like, they wake up. He, like, gets out of his car. He notices that everything's, like, you know, fine or whatever right now. And then Emerald and Angel both are trying to get out of the house. And then when in the process of them getting out of the house, like, forget. Doesn't he Yeah, because when it leaves, the van turns back on and the music
Right.
comes back on.
Right.
So they're trying to get everybody in that van or whatever.
Yeah.
And
And they go to Angel's house.
oh yeah, because
So forgot
it
about
won't leave its territory.
Right.
Yeah,
Territorial.
yeah. So they're eating at like a, I don't know, like a fast food restaurant or something. Some jokes were made about a fish sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
Then they go to Angel's spot, and Angel and fucking Emerald are like playing like a VR game or something.
Yeah. Emerald's just sitting. It's just him playing it. It's just Emerald or just Angel, just like
Yeah.
his VR
Yeah.
set.
I was like, what the fuck?
But then they get the call from the cinematographer because he gets word from the Jupiter Claim incident, and he's like, "Oh, okay,
yeah,
something is going on.
yeah,
I'm 100% in. Let's go."
yeah,
They're like, "All right, cool. Well, we got to formulate a plan. Oh, by the way, electrical impulses or whatever, it knocks out electricity, so we got to figure out a way to shoot video without power." And he's like, "Got you."
yeah,
Hand cranked.
yeah. This
That was
motherfucker made
cool.
his own camera.
Yeah.
and it was a hand cranked camera.
Well,
So,
it's just using. That's how it used to be.
Yeah,
You know,
It's
which I
cool,
thought was
though.
a cool tie back with
Yeah.
the original film and all this.
Oh,
So
facts. Yeah.
there's so many. This is a very crazily thought film, I think.
I think it's really well put together. There's a lot of layers, a lot more layers than a typical horror movie. Like,
Right.
Where that's what I'm saying. Like the stuff that's being done with every character in the film is interesting, and it's like it makes you attached to the people. Like, and you know when things are getting crazy around them and stuff, you're like, oh no, I like you.
Yeah.
I don't want you to die. Yeah. So. They get the call. They go back to the
house.
farmhouse.
Yep. And they were like, "All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put 100 wacky inflatable arm flailing tube men
Yeah.
out in the field, and like evenly space them apart or whatever. And basically, with that power going out and them dropping, you can tell where the
Where it
monster
is,
is or
yeah.
when it's coming. It's like, all right, cool, dude." Angel and cinematographer dude Antler, name, goes up on to a ridge, and they're like, "All right, we're gonna shoot from here,
Yeah.
and we're gonna get the shot, but somebody's got to be the guinea pig that goes out and kind of like baits it in."
Yeah.
And that's like OJ's like, "All right, that's gonna be
I
me.
got it.
I
Yeah.
got this." And so one aspect that I thought was cool, which I didn't really understand at the time,
Mhm.
was he had that like parachute thing that he made
Yeah.
tied on the back. I was like, what the hell's the deal with the parachute?
Mm.
And it is reminiscent of the decoy horse that had the string attached to it.
Yeah.
And apparently this thing doesn't like that.
Yeah.
And so that's right, boom. That
Mhm.
was my distraction of like, and it's genius, it works.
Yeah.
But so like that's the plan. All right, you're gonna be out there, and when we call the signal or whatever, you're gonna run. We're gonna get this shot. We're all good. And then motorcycle shows up,
TMZ.
which I don't understand, like how she got TMZ out of it. Like it wasn't like he was wearing a badge or anything. She was just like, "Oh shit, it's TMZ."
Well, I don't think they do typically wear a badge.
No,
at
I'm not saying that they
TMZ.
would, but I'm just, how did she
Yeah.
get straight to this is TMZ? Because the way he looked was like, no, you were weird.
Yeah, so I definitely got that vibe where I was like, this is just like a weird ass vlogger inspector.
Well, dude, his
type of
helmet
thing.
was like,
very odd looking.
right, like
And-
this is not a typical motorcycle
No,
helmet.
it was like a mirror. It
And
was
he had
cool
like
as
one
shit. Yeah,
porthole on one side.
It
I'm like,
was-
how are you driving this bike?
it was
I don't
really
understand.
cool. Well, you know what I think that's for? I think that's to put a camera up to it.
Oh well, I mean
And
that makes
film
sense,
it,
but
yeah.
still, you were driving the bike and you
I
got
know,
one,
yeah.
whatever. But
Either
it looked,
way,
it looked really cool.
Yeah.
He has a camera out and he's like filming the sky as he's talking to her, and then she says something or whatever, and he like whips out a second camera and he's like dual fisting cameras and pointing it at her, whatever.
Yeah.
And that's when she's like, "Oh shit, this is TMZ."
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Don't go down there. Like we're doing something right
And
now."
he's on an electrical bike.
He is on an
He's-
electrical bike.
Yeah.
No good. And he's like, "Fuck this. I'm going down. I'm
Yeah.
going down there." And so he just starts zooming. And I think it was him on the bike saying, "What happens when
No,
it wasn't
no,
him?
That was Angel.
Oh, that was Angel? Okay.
Angel goes, pop quiz. What happens when an electrical bike goes into an electrical current going the opposite way?
Yeah.
And then they show the dude, and he goes, because like you see the inflatable arm dudes like falling down, and you're like, oh shit, it's right over there. And he like hits this fucking wall, and you just hear ah like that, and it's like, to me, it wasn't even like visceral looking. It was just funny.
I thought it was pretty funny. The scream was great.
Yeah.
And Angel's like, "He's dead."
Yeah.
And then you hear like, you're like, "Oh shit, he's not." OJ is like, "All right, dude, I gotta save him. I gotta save him.
Yep.
He's fucked. He doesn't know." So, yeah, and they're like, "Dude, like you're A, screwing up the plan, and B, like, you're
TMZ,
putting
who
yourself
cares?
in
Yeah.
danger. Like, don't do it." And he's like, "No, I gotta do it." So he goes out there and I don't remember, does he save the guy? Oh no, that's right. So like, thing comes down as he's right over top of him.
The motorcycle guy is looking at
Just straight at it.
Straight at it. Yep. So it gets upset and starts sucking everything up. And OJ even says while he's like going away, he's like, "I'm sorry, man. Like I can't. Like I can't do it." And this is where we find out that if you just don't look at the monster, that it will leave you alone.
Right.
Type of thing. Because it's right over top of OJ. I mean, it is like literally like probably like 100 feet above him or something. It's like or whatever.
Yeah.
And OJ is like or whatever, and like not looking at it, and then it just hovers away.
Goes away.
And I think that it's in relation to like a horse, and when you're trying to break it, it's kind of the same exact thing. When you approach the horse and it's considered still wild or whatever, you don't look at it right in the eye.
Right, it's a threat.
Yeah, and so like you kind of have your head down while you get over to it and all that kind of stuff. So it's very similar to that. After this scene, I think it's like reestablished of like, okay, we're gonna do the plan now.
Yeah, it's go time now.
Yeah.
He gets the horse. I guess the horse was in the trailer. Right?
Yeah.
He gets the horse out of the trailer. Or whatever.
He gets like on the horse or whatever.
They start the whole thing again, and here it's coming, swooping down behind him. He's riding, and
they're
launches,
getting a shot. They're getting it.
cranking the camera.
I thought they weren't going to at first because of the reload issue.
Right. That's
I was
right.
like,
That was right.
Come on, bro. Get that film in there. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, Angel, we
Why
gotta
are you filming all
reload.
this TMZ bullshit, man?
Yeah,
Like,
dude,
didn't
for
need that.
real. I
Cut
mean,
that
at least
footage.
they got. Oh wait, no, they didn't
No.
get the shot of TMZ.
Oh, you're right.
Getting sucked up because they were reloading.
That was in the reloading part.
Yeah,
right.
And then they get it back in when OJ is going down, and the saucer like comes down and is like trying to like it like veers up like that, and it's like at an angle, and you know, it looks like it's about to suck his ass right in.
And it's it doesn't.
No,
it doesn't. But so that's when he launches the parachute thing.
Yeah.
It scares it away. He jumps off the horse and lands in this in that like shack thing.
Yeah.
And I think it comes down again and is like hovering around him.
Yeah.
And he's like not looking, whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
all right, that's cool. And I think it flies away.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mr. Antlers, dude, like, that was a good shot and all, but like we need a better shot.
Basically, they're like, we got it. We got every, the whole entire shot. We nailed it. We're good. The plan's done. And they were like, Antler, like, we good? And he basically goes, well, the the lighting in about 20, in
right.
like 15 minutes is about to be impeccable or something like that.
Golden
Clearly
hour
saying
time.
like, we didn't get it.
Right.
We didn't get it. Like, and like, cause the lighting, like, it's like, fuck the lighting, dude. You got the
The
flying
lighting is
saucer,
a big, it's
like
a big
coming
part.
down though. Fuck it.
No.
So at this point, so I mean, like, I guess they're like setting up to do it again or something like that, and things go askew, like the saucer comes down or something like that. Or no,
No,
he goes
he's-
crazy.
He was
and-
like, "No, I'm doing this." Grabs the portable one,
which
and
I didn't understand this, to be honest. It's like he like looked at what was happening in front of him, and I guess he just like lost his mind or something for a minute, because I was like, you got it already. It doesn't fucking matter.
but like,
Why are you
I can
walking up there? Stupid.
I can see
dummy.
it though. I dying for the craft, and
Yeah, because he says, what does he say? We don't deserve the impossible or something like that. And his entire shtick is he is trying to get impossible shots on camera. And, every time they cut to him when he's not, before he's involved with the project, he's reviewing his films that he has shot. And they're like insane,
pretty crazy.
fucking like nature shots where
the snake and the tiger, or
there's a snake eating a tiger that like it is like destroying this thing. There was another one of an octopus eating, like, I think it was like a fish or something, or a lobster or something like that, where it was like going all, I mean, it just looked crazy, some of the stuff that he was doing. So he's all about getting like things on film that are thought to be like impossible. So I took it as golden lighting in, 10 minutes, whatever. Let me get up on this hill and get a better shot of this thing doing wild shit, because that's what I'm all about.
exactly.
But I hated that. I
Yeah.
was just like, dude, you got it already. Nobody else has this shit. Like, you're fine. But yeah, like you said, it's too much.
yeah.
He wants
needs,
more.
he knows what else he can get.
Yeah.
So I can sympathize with that too, because like I'm like, I see it in my head. I know I can. It'd be perfect if it just like this.
Yeah.
So yeah, he goes to the top of the hill, and he like last stand moment. He's up there and just like, and the monster's coming down, and it yoinks him.
Yeah.
Got
He's
it.
like looking right at it. And they do a cool thing here where I'm pretty sure the camera's fried after this, but they do a cool thing where, like, I guess he rolled that bitch the whole time while he's getting sucked up, and you get like a really cool like visual of like the camera being sucked up and the different, it looks wild.
Yeah.
So I don't really know how else to
And
explain it.
then it spits the camera out.
Yeah.
It was-
Mhm.
You see the film reel rolling, and you're like, all right, so maybe there's hope that
Yeah, maybe
footage
they
is
got it.
fine.
Yeah.
Because you were thinking at the same time, like, sucking up the camp, like, I don't know if they knew that it spat out the stuff, I guess. Maybe
Well,
they
it rolls down with Angel though. Like when
did.
Angel.
No, I know, but, like, did they know?
Oh yeah. Probably.
Otherwise, it's like, you're filming it, but it's
gone.
on. So,
Yeah.
whatever. But hopefully it was saved. We don't really know.
Yeah, they never really
Never address that again.
Yeah.
So yeah, that happens, and they're like, "Oh shit!" All
Yeah.
right, so now they're like kind of there and stuck, and they gotta leave or whatever.
Yeah.
And basically, it ends up that M and OJ are outside, the monsters in the middle of them.
Yeah.
And
Separating them.
they were like, "Well, we don't have a way to get out of here, so somebody's gonna have to take the bullet or do whatever." And so they start like looking at the monster and like antagonizing it, and every time they do that, it kind of like starts morphing more. Like
Yeah.
the bottom of it folds out, and it's like,
Which like at this point when things are happening with the monster, like that, like especially like seeing, like, you would see a shot of like OJ and then you would see the monster out of focus in the background, and it starts like expanding and doing weird shit. And I literally remember saying out loud, I was like, what the fuck is that thing doing?
yeah,
I was like, I don't understand what's going on now. Like, I what? And yeah, so
well, I
yeah.
can kind of see it not like not like a peacock, but like the Jurassic Park, the Dilophosaurus or whatever, when it's like frill things come out, lizards that have the frill. Maybe like that's what it's doing. I don't know.
I didn't know what the fuck.
But it was weird because like the square is obviously its mouth, or what it
or its eye. Or whatever, dude. I don't
know. Like as they're doing it, like it's popping from one side, and then going to the other, and like, all right, who am I focusing on?
Yeah.
And then they finally do like the scene from the trailer where they do the eye thing.
Yeah.
And basically, it was they called the monster Jean Jacket, which was the horse that M was supposed to train when she was young, and they were like, nah, we're doing Hollywood, it's going to be OJ's horse. And that's kind of when she separated herself from the family.
Yeah.
She was like, all right, you're not caring about me, so meh.
Yeah.
So basically, that's when OJ was like, all right, this is your time to tame this monster. You got it. I'm going to draw it out so far. Because she's next to the electric bike.
Yeah.
And he's on the horse. And so he's like, all right, I'm going to draw it away.
He's on Lucky, isn't he?
Yeah, he's on Lucky.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm going to draw it away a little bit, enough to where the bike can have charge, and then you go. And so that's what happens, basically.
Yeah.
She was like, gets the monster's attention again as soon as she has the power, and she's gone. And so now the monster's like chasing after her, and she makes it to well, before that, like, something happened where you weren't sure if OJ was fine. He was chasing, and he goes over the hill.
Yeah, like you see the monster chasing after him, and then he kind of like, it doesn't look like he dies or anything, but it's kind of like assumed. It's like, he probably didn't make it.
Right.
Like, and Kiki gets on the bike and
she's hauling ass, and it's following her, and she makes it to Jupiter's Claim.
Yeah.
And it's like the same thing was going on that when the audio when the attack happened, like that's still playing, like, all right guys, it's time to leave, you can't stay here, kind of thing. And then they get there and power's down. Oh shit. All right, so here it is, and she like slides in. We didn't mention when they first went to Jupiter's Claim selling the horse after Hollywood, she walked by these kids and they were looking down in this well, and she looks down and there's like a big flash, and she's like, oh, what the hell was that? It was like, oh, you take a picture of yourself looking down the well, and she photobombed them, like, oh, there's a camera down there, but it was a hand crank camera, same as the other one. So she was like, all right, this is my shot, like, this is how I'm gonna get the Oprah shot. And she's like, oh, how am I going to do this? And she unties the big balloon version of Jupiter.
Yeah.
Sends it away in the sky. It's like, all right, the monster is going to attack that, and I just have to wait until the right time to crank it and get the shot.
Right.
And she does.
Yeah.
And that's that.
She gets the money shot.
That was weird, too, is like when the monster's all frilled out, and then you have like the waves of green... whatever.
Yeah, are you talking about in the box?
Like right on the outside of the box.
Yeah, where it's like, and it does like the waves. So I don't know if you've ever seen Annihilation.
Mortal Kombat?
No, that's Natalie Portman, Oscar Isaac, and a bunch of other, and Tessa Thompson in it. And there's like an anomaly in that film. It's a really good film, but there's a part in that film where the anomaly does something like that, where it's like a almost like an orb, and it's like radiating like waves around it. It's like distorting like reality around it and stuff. And one of the characters is like looking inside of the middle of that, and it's like hypnotizing them essentially because of it. Just like if you ever see the movie, you'll understand what I'm talking about.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah, but
but as an animal too, it's kind of like this the snake moving like that. It's to lull. I don't know.
I guess, yeah. Like it was something like I felt like along the lines of that, where it was like, that's what it did to hit prey to like focus on it or so. I don't fucking know. But either way, that's what I like interpreted it as. But I still to this day, like I'm like
No.
see.
No. See, I looked at you, and then the monster comes.
Hey,
That.
stop.
All right. So, but yeah, so that's basically it, right? They take the shot, and that's how it ends, right?
Yeah, well, like so like they take the shot. They after it, so the monster absorbs basically the balloon, right? And after, well, this is where like the movie kind of, I was like, what the fuck is happening? So like the monster looks like legitimately like a bedsheet jellyfish kind of thing. And it absorbs the balloon, and when it does so, it like the balloon obviously it's filled with helium, and it explodes, and the jellyfish monster is like, I guess gone or whatever.
It was like falling, maybe. I don't.
Nah, dude, that shit at the end there, it looked like it turned into a legitimate fucking alien ship at the end, and it looked like it was floating the fuck away.
Huh.
That's what it looked like to me. I didn't know what happened at the end of it, to be quite frank.
I wasn't sure.
I literally looked at it and I was like, it's not dead.
That's what I thought.
That's
I
was
what I
like,
thought.
why? I was like, but it's not dead. It's flying away. Like, what the fuck what? So, but yeah, at the end, that's what happens. And Keke Palmer like turns around and sees that there's a bunch of news people here and stuff like that. So obviously their whole thing of like, I mean, they may have gotten the money shot maybe, but their whole thing was like, it's going to be our like exclusive thing. It's not exclusive anymore.
Nope.
So it kind of is like, nope.
Nope.
But yeah, so I think you get kind of like, you know, the theme of the movie right there, where it's like you wanted to tame this beast, you wanted to monopolize off of it. No,
You wanted to
can't.
monopolize. I got something for
Words
this.
are hard, bro.
Words are hard. You want to monopolize on something, and on a spectacle.
Yeah, you
and,
can't.
And you
Can't do it. So, yeah, and that's kind of where the movie ends. Is
where the mainstream's going to.
And she
kill it.
looks over at the place where she came in earlier in Jupiter's Landing, and OJ is standing right there.
Yep.
And so
At the
like
out yonder sign.
Yeah. So we know that he's good. Everything's cool with him, and the movie kind of ends after that. Yeah. So
That
again,
was pretty much nope.
Yeah, that was pretty much nope. And I don't really know what I gotta watch I guess a couple of YouTube videos on like what the fuck happens at the end, because I like in regards to like the monster, to me it very much looked like it turned into the actual ship that it was supposed to be, and it looked like it was flying off away from Earth because it was like, well, I gotta find new territory or like something along the lines of that. That's what I thought. But I could be completely wrong.
I really don't know.
Maybe it died. I don't know. It definitely did not look like it died. And at that point, I'm like, what do you mean it died? It was just full of helium. It's not like it lit on fire or anything.
No, but it could have like blown out the side of it. I mean, it's internal combustion. I don't know how that alien works. Who knows?
Exactly.
But yeah.
What is the fucking square thing? Explain. Jordan Peele, explain what that is. I don't know what that thing is.
I think it might be a screen.
Oh yeah, I mean maybe.
There's so many the ways that you can interpret it. That's kind of what I like about it.
I like that there's so many. The
government
a movie
knew about it.
That
it's blocked on Google Earth.
Yeah, I think it's a movie that you can break down with your friends and have a conversation about, and it's fun to theorize about it.
Good speculation movie.
And that might be why the ending is kind of open. Is to do that.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
I
But
just
yeah.
think it's funny that they had the one guy at the end at their theater, like I said, outside, that was like, "Man, that movie sucked," but don't tell me there's other like underlines. Like, no, dude, there's clearly
Yeah,
underlying.
yeah. I mean, there's so many. There's so many.
It's ridiculous.
But yeah, so 7 out of 10. It was fun summer thriller.
For sure.
Um,
Definitely an exhilarating watch.
Yeah, and it was interesting.
Yeah, the spoiler review kind of would, that's the spoilers, but
Yeah, it's a
full on spoiler.
full on.
Almost every scene.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. Okay, so now that we got that big part of the show out of the way, it's time to talk about the dreaded Lord of the Rings show, Rings of Power.
Yeah.
So while Mike loads that up real quick, I'm gonna pee real fast. and then,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna load this one up first. I thought this was something special here. Hold on. Go here. All right. Oh. Hold on. Yeah, you can see it behind me here. Hold on. We're gonna go into this view. All right. Rumor. It's not a rumor anymore. It's confirmed. Lord of the Rings scholar Tom Shipley fired for telling Prime Video that they were polluting the lore. So basically, they hired a guy to make sure that they stayed in the confines of the world, and then got the boot because they were like, this is not matching the story that we want to tell. Which I think is borderline ridiculous. The guy was there for a reason, and you just said, no, it doesn't make sense with what we want to do. And I mean, it's your prerogative to do so, but like, you have to understand that you're going to piss off a lot of people.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about Lord of the Rings team firing Tom Shipley, who was their lore guy. He was in charge of making sure that the story fit within Tolkien's world, and he was telling them that what you're doing is polluting the lore. That's an exact quote. He was fired. Yeah.
The show's gonna be so bad, dude.
I mean, so that's where, like, all right, it might not be bad in its own universe, but
Yeah.
since us tying it into what we know, it's gonna be awful
Yeah.
and have nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Which we have a trailer to watch, also.
Yeah.
But I wanted to denote that because I think that is ridiculous. Like I said, you have this guy hired to do this task, and when he tells you that you're going outside the lines, he gets fired.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
We are
What else?
not.
This was just headline. Let's open that up. Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power director makes it clear he does not understand Tolkien's work. All right. One of the directors for the upcoming Prime video series, The Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power, made it abundantly clear he does not understand author J.R.R. Tolkien's work while discussing the tone of the show and how it reflects the main story points of the show. In a lengthy promotional article for the show with Entertainment Weekly, director Wayne Shea, first detailed how breathtaking. I haven't read this, so I thought it was going to be Wayne Shea, and then there was a yip at the end. But okay. It was breathtaking and gorgeous the set was, explaining being on set was just breathtaking. We were there for weeks, but every day I'd notice a new detail I'd never seen before, like graffiti etched into weathered stones or a small shrine. I got graffiti in this bitch, I guess. I don't know, maybe just like carvings in a rock? I don't know. He added this whole wall made out of oyster shells. Every corner you turn, there was just so much storytelling. However, when he wasn't gushing about the show's costly set, he did reveal what he believes are the main story points of the show, as well as his views on the tone of the show. He told the outlet, "Tonally, we wanted Rings of Power to reflect Tolkien's main story points of friendship and good and evil. One of these ideas is how far into the darkness are you willing to go to do the right thing?" Now, clearly, Tolkien explored the ideas of friendship, good and evil in his stories. However, Tolkien's work runs counter to the question of how far into the darkness are you willing to go to do the right thing. In letter 64 to his son, Christopher Tolkien, Tolkien clearly explained, I sometimes feel appalled at the thought of the sum total of human misery all over the world at the present moment. The millions parted, fretting, wasting in unprofitable days, quite apart from torture, pain, death, bereavement, injustice. If anguish were visible, almost the whole of this benighted planet, geez, this guy is a writer, benighted planet would be enveloped in a dense dark vapor shrouded from the amazed vision of the heavens. This guy could write. This is just in a letter to his son.
Jesus Christ.
And the producers of it will be mainly evil, historically considered, he continued, but the historical versions is, of course, not the only one. All things and deeds have a value in themselves apart from their cause and effect. No man can estimate what is really happening at the present subspecies at... Oh, God. It's in that... Nope. We'll just do that. Words are hard. That word is very hard. All we do know, and that... All we do know, and that to a large extent by direct experience, is that evil is that evil labors with vast power and perpetual success, in vain preparing always only the soil for expect good to sprout. Ridiculous writing. It's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
But basically, I what I'm getting from this is that if you dwell in evil, then that what it shall be. I don't know,
Yeah.
like that whole like going into darkness to see what good you can do. It does not seem like to be that is what his main goals were in writing. And not to mention, I think that he was heavily influenced with Christianity. Mm-hmm. So that kind of goes directly against that whole theme of things. So yeah, proves that like, nah, dude, we're writing our own story. So on that note, I guess let's bring up the trailer if I can find. Nope, that's how. Oh, I did. Yep. You were just adding so many things yesterday that I was like, all right, fuck you. I'm gonna put one in.
Yeah, as soon as you did that too, I was like, all right, I see your link, and I'll raise you another link, and I put another one in there.
Now, yeah, that was funny. All right, so pause that. We're good on desktop. All right, cool. Make this full screen, and that's a start already. What war?
Yeah, what war?
Uh-huh.
Do we know if this is week to week, or is this...
I'm not sure. I would imagine it'd be week to week like the... These guys are strange. There he is.
All right, I mean, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, though. That's cool as shit.
Looks good. I don't know.
I'm digging it. When does this come out? Oh my god.
We'll find out. Is Marshall Mathers. September 2nd.
2nd. Okay. Interesting. So, initial reactions to that for me.
Oh, Balrog.
That's interesting. So for me, I'm not gonna lie. I think it looks good.
Yeah, visually it looks good.
Hmm?
Story, I don't know. And what did you think of Sauron there?
I thought he looked good.
Marshall Mathers?
Yeah. I honestly, I think he looks fine.
You think he looks fine?
Yeah, I really do. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect me to be that on board with it, but I think he looks cool. I think
Yeah.
he looks fine. Yeah, he looks like a evil elf to me. So
All
what?
right.
I
We'll
mean,
see.
like
We'll
he's supposed to change like as he gets like more like like Darkhold shit in Marvel, but so I don't know. I don't think they showed him as like the Dark Lord
No.
yet. Sorry, I had a fly around me. But yeah, I mean, visually, like seeing him and stuff like that, like I think it looks fine. I don't really have any complaints, to be honest.
A couple things I was wondering, like, what that was. This whole, like, ice.
I think that
Scene or
might be the
whatever.
forge where they forge the rings.
You got
Maybe.
something. Boat scenes. Yeah, I mean, like I said, visually it looks good. It definitely doesn't look like The Hobbit, so that's
No.
good.
Yeah.
They spent enough money on it.
Yeah, for
So-
sure.
We'll see.
It looks like there's dragons in this.
Huh?
Looks like there's dragons in this.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I mean, there should be
yeah.
at least one.
You talking about Smaug?
You'd
mean,
think. It's old
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he's like
there.
thousands of years old, so. Huh. That'd be cool if
Yeah.
he was in it. That'd be interesting.
See, I'd like to. Supposed to have Saruman in it? Can't remember.
He honestly, if Gandalf is in it, then Saruman definitely
Is Gandalf in it?
should be in it.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
That's
like,
all right, yeah.
Well, no, they
We know
cast,
Elrond is in
I'm
there.
pretty sure they cast Gandalf in this.
I don't remember Gandalf.
I thought we established that. I think. I don't know, man.
We'll see here. Hold on. The Rings of Power. IMDb. Cast is just. We got Galadriel, Elrond, Eleanor, Warren, Gil-galad, Sadoc, Theo, Isildur,
Yeah, I knew Isildur would be in it.
Kid,
Yeah, of course.
Child, Trevin, Bronwyn, Disa, Arondir, Hulbrand, Miro, Stranger, cast as Stranger, Marigold, Brandyfoot, Durin the Third. Nope, I'm not seeing no Gandalf.
All right.
Which again, why not? Why no Gandalf?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Hey, that's not cool. But the Sitha, Jasundara, why are you labeled Hobbit? There are no Hobbit.
I remember we talked about this before.
But everybody else has a name and they say Hobbit.
Probably Hobbits probably aren't going to be like main focal point of this. So probably just be side character.
I mean,
I can't-
it's going to be Game of Thronesy, where it's going to be there's something over here, and then there's something over here, and
I think Galadriel and Elrond are going to be focal points of everything.
It's going to be Galadriel for sure.
Yeah.
Elrond, I think he might pop up. He'll be the Bruno.
Yeah.
It's Marvel.
Probably.
But yeah. So
I'm not upset by it though. I think it looks pretty decent. I think it looks pretty good.
That's all it's got for me right now. Is it looks
It looks good. Yeah.
So that's kind of where I say, like, as a thing on its own, maybe it'd be cool, but like lore wise or whatever, it might not. So who knows?
Yeah, I think that's.
Who knows?
I
Again,
think
it's
that's
gonna
based in reality, Mike.
Yeah.
I think you may have just nailed it on that by saying that, because
That's what they're
I
kind
can't
of like.
foresee that
I'm doing our own.
is-
We're doing our own thing. Screw it. Like, it'll be good for what it is, but not in the grand scheme of things.
Right. Yeah.
Loosely based on.
Based on J.R. Tolkien's works or whatever.
They used 2 characters' names, 3 characters' names, 4 characters' names. Galadriel, Elrond, Sauron, Isildur.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the only ones.
Yeah.
All right.
That's true.
And then everybody else is new. But
I will
yeah,
say it visually, it does look breathtaking though.
again,
Visually, it looks really good.
it better.
Well, yeah.
Spending $200 million or whatever an episode. An episode.
Yeah.
It
So
better
when's
be.
season 2 coming out?
Hey, it's on pause right now. They're like,
What?
yeah.
They haven't confirmed it?
I'm pretty sure it's on pause waiting for reception.
Oh.
Because it's getting a lot of backlash. And they're like, okay, well, let's
Oh.
not pull the trigger on that yet.
Yikes.
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Okay.
So do we want to stay in the theme of
Of like
the-
trailer reacts?
Yeah, but I was even saying, like, in this Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones,
Yeah, bring
thing,
up Game of Thrones.
and before we get into Marvel.
Marvel is going to be like its own
that's why
thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's why
let's
I wanna
watch
do
every
that.
trailer that's not Marvel.
I think we just
Um,
have that and Prey, right? Oh,
Well,
and that,
and
then,
John
and then
Wick.
John Wick sneak.
And
Oh,
Dungeons and
Dragons.
Dragons. Yeah, I was
Okay.
going to say, we have like 3. I
Jeez.
know,
All right,
dude.
well,
I know.
Let's stay on the fantasy realm here.
And then after this one, do Dungeons and Dragons to stay on that,
Cool.
on that ball.
You.
Holy
you,
hell!
Hey,
Oh my god!
Chill out, bro.
Bro.
Jumping right into it. Not ready for that. Okay. How about this? Okay.
Oh my. Yo!
Dude, it's pretty good.
Damn, they got the Iron Throne in that bitch. I think I called that, didn't I?
I think we've seen it already.
Oh, really?
I've seen it.
Can't wait for Game of Thrones, bro. Let's go,
Yeah.
dude. Dude, that helmet is badass looking.
Love how they kill the tone of it. That it's just like, yes, this is exactly the same.
Holy shit. This is crazy, dude. This looks so good.
It's again, it just goes directly into the world of Game of Thrones. Like, I'm there.
August 21st. That's coming up.
Yeah, it is. Can't wait.
They are big. Dragons are
The
big.
Vagar one is supposed to be bigger than all the rest of them. Huge. I think that's it.
Hell yeah. Jeez, bro. That looks crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking nuts.
Well, Game of
So, like, there's-
Thrones.
And in this story, which is really cool, there's just a lot of battling between heirs and stuff like that. That's essentially what it is the faction of the Targaryens getting split, and people backing these people backing
Yeah.
these people, and then other events that
How
happen.
about it, dude? Matt Smith better win that shit.
And what's really cool too is it's being directed by Miguel Sapochnik. I don't know if he's doing all of the episodes. Let me check because that'd be really cool. Hold.
What's good about that?
So he basically directed any of the crazy Game of Thrones episodes. So like how
Oh.
usually they had 10 episodes or 10 episodes, yeah. They're like 10
Yeah.
episodes a season. 9 was always the crazy one, and then 10 was like a wrap up. He did Battle of the Bastards. He did
wow.
I believe the Long Night
Yeah.
one and all like so he's very good at
Hell
high
yeah.
action and
Let's
they would
go.
always give him those big ones. So that's supposedly what I heard. House of the Dragon. Check that out. It's cat. No, it wouldn't be. He's an executive producer. Doesn't tell me who's the directors, and also Ramin Djawadi, the guy who wrote the score, back. So he's writing all the music for this. So it's gonna
Good.
be sweet.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Hype.
So hype. But yeah, so that was a good first look for sure
Oh, dude.
of House of the Dragon.
Very hype on that.
Or
Let's
that's not
watch-
first look. That's their first trailer.
Yeah, a first official trailer.
Official. Right,
Watch
and then
this
I haven't
fucking Dungeons and Dragons movie with Chris Pine, bro.
seen anything on this.
I think he's making like this into like a universe film too.
I
Where
mean,
it's like,
here's the thing. I gotta turn you off. Golly.
yeah, I think he's trying to develop this into its own like franchise.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see about that.
I've heard the trailer looks good.
Hasbro.
Yeah, bro. Hasbro owns Dungeons and Dragons, dog.
Oh.
Michelle Rodriguez, bro. Let's
Yeah.
go. Damn. Whoa! Oh my God!
Like a bear griffin?
That might be a mimic.
Yep.
Yep, it's a mimic.
Why did you ruin that in the trailer?
Damn. Damn, bro, this looks pretty good. Whoa! What the? Whoa!
Ooh.
Damn. That looks a lot better. This looks a lot better than I thought it was going to. Looks pretty good. That looks good. I think it's coming in 2023.
I see. I like the way it looked. I feel like the trailer made it look too jokey.
Oh, it's going to be jokey the whole time, I think.
I don't know. No. Yeah.
I
I'm
think it
scared of
looks
jokey, actiony movies now. I've got PTSD.
Thor ruined
exactly.
it for you?
Just waiting for it.
No, I think it looks good. Speaking
looked
from a
good.
Dungeons and Dragons perspective, I mean, if you are a D&D fan, that movie's got everything that a D&D fan would want.
Mhm.
The fact that they got a mimic in there, I was like, what?
Well,
That's
I
cool
feel
as
like
shit.
they ruined that though. I mean, like that would have been
How?
a cool reveal in the movie.
Oh,
Like, why would you have shown it change? I wouldn't have done that.
There's probably more cooler things that they haven't shown yet, though.
I mean, there was a lot of cool things in there.
Yeah,
Not
it's
gonna
true.
lie, like diving into that gelatin thing or whatever. And I
Yeah.
think that's kind of cool. Like that whole concept of like, what are you doing in Dungeons and Dragons? And you're like, oh, I conjure this, and you can
Right,
do
yeah.
that. So you get away with that in this.
Yeah,
The mimic thing, I think that was like a little spoil. Like,
fair.
Should
Fair.
have kept that under wraps.
That was cool as shit, though.
Because it was like, I was like, what the hell is this thing like? It
Yeah,
was crazy.
And then
looking.
I literally was like, I think
It's a
that's a
mimic.
mimic, dude. And then went back and I was like, oh shit,
Yep.
it is. That's cool though.
Yep.
Like I said,
Well,
I'm
they have Vecna.
I mean, maybe, yeah. I mean, it's possible. I mean,
that's
Vecna is a
think-
big bad
I
in
just
D&D.
think it's a bad move.
Oh, I don't think like he'll be the big bad like in this film, but yeah, they'll
But
probably have a Vecna
Either
character.
way, though, it's like it's hard because Stranger Things just came out with this,
Hmm?
and their Vecna looks fucking amazing.
Well,
So-
it's also not what Vecna in D&D is.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
No.
All right.
Not at all.
All right.
Vecna in D&D is just a necromancer sorcerer. Like he's just like a wizard.
Just okay, normal dude.
I mean, as normal
Looking
as
like a normal dude.
yeah, like think of him like the crypt keeper, the crypt keeper, the damn it.
We're getting used to that one
yeah.
today, bro.
Facts. Think of him like the crypt keeper. Just stop. I see you getting ready. Meets like I don't know, Doctor Strange.
Okay,
Yeah, so he's
Gotcha.
like just like a powerful necromancer.
gotcha.
He's not anything
But
like
but still,
Stranger
like,
Things back
you know,
then.
the fact that we have a Vecna right now in culture, popular culture, and that you would show another one that's
Oh,
different.
yeah.
That's where I like
Yeah.
that was probably be a
That's-
bad move.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if they do that route, then I would probably say it's not going to happen in the first film.
Mm.
Like, they have to if
You'd
they
have to
do
establish a
introduce
lot
that,
of stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, there has to be a character named Cass in the show, not in the show, in the movie, if they wanted to set that up. So, what?
Find out.
No, I don't think there will be.
Why not?
Because I think that I think they'll probably start off with like a small fry.
Oh man, they don't even have the characters' names listed.
That's what I'm saying. It's so pre-developed right now. Like I don't think
Yeah, no, Michelle Rodriguez, Chris Pine. They're not listing any of the names.
yeah, they're keeping it real hush hush.
Well, okay.
So yeah, I don't think that you'll see that anytime soon. And if I remember correctly, I think Chris Pine is like really into D&D.
That's good. Hopefully we get a like
same
a
thing
Witcher
with, like,
scenario.
Michelle Rodriguez, where I know like a lot of people involved with this film, they like know D&D. So it's like I think that's why there's like, you know, trap chests, like you saw the chest with the tongue and everything. Like that's total D&D shit. Like and that's one of the reasons why Dark Souls did that type of shit.
Yeah.
But
Zelda did it too. Some of the dungeons they had tricked. Maybe
I'm not sure.
I
I'm
can't
not
remember.
sure. I don't know about that.
Hmm.
If they did, then that would be influenced by D&D for sure.
Can't remember.
And me either. I can't remember if they had trick chests in Zelda or not either. I know they were definitely in Dark Souls. Them
Yep.
motherfuckers fucked me up in Dark
Oh,
Souls.
look at chest.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. You're like, no.
Bitch.
And then you're like, oh god, now I gotta go walk all the way back there and get my souls. But I thought that was pretty good. I thought that was a pretty interesting trailer. We can talk about that when we're talking about Marvel.
I didn't even see that.
Oh,
Okay.
dude, it's like really crazy too. Like if you like look at the board,
Yeah.
it's like literally the entire fucking movie is stupid.
Taika Waititi.
You know what's funny? I started watching What We Do in the Shadows, the comedy on FX
Yeah.
of like vampires. I didn't know this, but it's made by Taika
Yeah, it is.
Waititi,
I know it.
and he's in it.
Yep.
And I saw him in an episode last night. And I'm like, hey, I know you, like but I like it. It's funny. It
I've
really
seen
is.
promos and stuff for it, and I was just like, I don't like this.
Yeah, it is Taika comedy though.
For sure.
It's very much Taika comedy. But it's fun. I don't know. It's funny. Like they're an episode last night really was making me laugh, dude. Nick says that show is so funny. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I agree. I think I'm on the first season of it right now, and it's funny.
Yeah.
So
To each their own.
yeah, for real. I mean, what are you gonna do? Let's do John Wicky. Gonna do the John Wick teaser. I gotta rewatch it. Yeah, I think they just promoted a new season for it too. I think they're about to do a new season. And then we'll do the Prey trailer coming to Disney Plus. Surprisingly, Prey is coming to Disney Plus.
What?
Yes, I repeat.
That's okay.
Very weird. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know how to take that, but that is something that's happening. So this is the John Wick 4 teaser trailer.
Oh, okay.
Dude. John Wick 4, baby.
Raining. Harry.
Oh.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah, we got bows in this now. Oh. Wait.
Bro. Bro, what? What? Dude. Oh my god. Wow, Bill Skarsgård is in it. Jeez. Oh my god, dude. March 24th, 2023. Bro.
Wow, dude.
That looked crazy.
Dude, yeah, that was nuts, man.
That was absolutely nuts.
The nunchucks.
I think it goes without saying, man. Like, I mean, legitimately,
sure,
like,
Nick.
yeah, like we're going to see that. I'm going to the theater that day to see it. It looks really good already. Like, I mean,
I love John Wick.
I was gonna say I don't know what it is about the John Wick films, man, but they could be literally like the dumbest shit ever, and I'd probably still go.
I mean, they're shot well, and the action. It's not
Top of the
pulling
line,
punches type action.
legitimately.
I wonder how they got that. Like him just smacking with this nunchuck. Like, was it a foam nunchuck? Like, I don't understand.
It looked real to me. That was wild. Hang on, I'm like clipping our reaction and shit.
Okay. Cool.
Action.
That was nuts. Yeah, I'd like to see where it goes. Is this going to be the final one? Kind of seemed like it.
I don't know, man. I don't want it to be.
I don't want it either.
30,000 of these fucking films,
But
dude.
like the way that they hinted at that, kind of like the table's never going to stop coming and
Facts.
all this. So I don't know. He's also just getting older.
Waiting for the day for him to take a crayon and shove it into someone's Adam's apple.
Have you seen the movie already? Next, it's probably happened.
It probably is, yeah. But yeah, that looks really good. I can't wait for it. Lawrence Fishburne. It's Morpheus and Neo again, man. Like, I mean, like,
Yep.
it's
Can't beat
it's I don't know. something about John Wick films, man. They're just so damn good. Like I mean, other people try and replicate this kind of stuff too, and I just don't think that they got it. Like I mean, there's just something about watching Keanu Reeves just fuck everybody up that is just so beautiful.
It's just so well coordinated, and
Yeah.
like it's kind of like a dance in how all the acting is going and the camera movements with it,
Right.
and everything. Everything is just so cohesive.
Right.
It's just really well done.
Yeah. Love it.
I love it. Love
Can't
it. Love
wait.
It.
Can't
Definitely.
wait. John Wick 4. Can't
Um,
wait. March 24th.
1 second, I'm gonna pop out.
Yeah.
Hit the room there, so
Yes, sir.
keep this a going.
Yeah, man. So, can't wait for John Wick 4. Love John Wick 3. Especially because of Halle Berry. I don't know if she's coming back. Mike. Yeah, that's true. She might come back. I don't know. That'd be cool if she did. Love Halle Berry, dude. One of my favorites. Very stoked. I gotta say, most interesting trailer for me so far today has probably been the new Game of Thrones trailer, or the new House of the Dragon trailer. That's gonna be a really good show, dude. Crap. We got a lot of stuff coming down the pipe too, guys. We got a lot of Marvel stuff we're gonna be talking about here in a quick minute. We're gonna watch the Prey trailer, which is the Predator prequel that is supposed to be coming to Disney Plus. Which is kind of weird. I know it's gonna be on Hulu, but it's weird to see a Predator show on Disney Plus. Like, where in Disney Plus is that even gonna, like, where are you even gonna put that?
I
Don't understand. Oh yeah, stretch out.
Stop sneezing.
Yeah, so let's watch
bring up that
the Prey trailer. I watched like 3 seconds of it, or not 3 seconds, probably like 15 seconds of it, and I was like, oh, huh, okay, cool, this is tight. So we'll see. I mean, I've been wanting them to make Predator like good again. Like, it seems like 20th Century Fox like always like fucks these things up.
Flubbed it.
Yeah, like Predators was cool, but other than that, like everything else is kind of.
Yeah, we'll see with this being Disney, huh?
Dude, yeah, that's another thing is that it's coming out on Disney Plus, guys. So what the fuck? I do like the shots though. I think it's filmed really well. Looks cool.
Hey, sky monsters and clouds, they go together. Got a nice CGI bear.
The dog's cute.
It looks,
Oh shit.
looks like
See,
a
that
fucking-
bear looks way better than the monkey in Nope though.
I thought it looks terrible.
What?
That's a little. Sure. Okay. And
Damn.
it's going away.
Damn!
Oh man, that was actually kind of funny.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
Oh, she almost got her.
Close.
Damn, that's all
Raptors.
right. That was cool. So is it gonna be her running from the predator the whole time? That's actually kind of dope. Whoa. Yeah, dog. I don't know. I think I might be into this shit.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Disney Plus, here we come. Damn. Okay.
Just always skeptical.
Oh,
man.
dude, it's a movie.
Yeah. You didn't know
I
that?
thought it was a TV show.
No, movie, bro.
That's
And it
kind of
comes out August
tough.
5th. Like 2 weeks.
I'm down. I want to watch that shit. Let's do a group watch.
Yeah. we can
That
do
would be cool. I'm down. That shit looks kind of tough. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm always afraid now, just because you can cut trailers really well.
Yeah,
But
it might be really bad.
I couldn't help but laugh a little bit
Yeah.
at dude.
Yeah.
What did he say? What did he after the bear?
He's like, protect me from what?
You
can't.
You can't.
Yeah.
I would imagine that these people should have more native sounding accents.
Fair.
Don't know if they're allowed to do that if they're not natives though. Cool. Apparently.
Fair.
But like
Eh.
that took me out of it right away.
You can't.
You can't. wait, what?
What?
So
Yeah, that's a little
it
weird.
was just like
A little
pure modern American accent. Like
can't.
you can't. All right, sure, but like the rest of it, yeah, it looked good.
We want to make a Predator movie.
You can't. Oh man, I gotta
man.
clip that. You can't,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, dude, that would be a
You
great
can't.
soundbite. You can't.
You can't.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty good though. You know, when that comes out in August,
August 5th.
I'm hype, baby. I want to watch it.
What day is that? August 5th.
Probably a Friday.
It's a Friday.
I knew it.
It is next Friday, not this Friday, but next Friday.
Gotcha. Cool.
So yeah,
Hell yeah,
watch
brother.
that up. I wonder why it's only getting a Disney Plus release and not a theatrical.
It's Hulu, Disney, and like that type of shit.
Yeah, it's just I don't know why. They don't think that Predator's going to do well in the theaters.
I don't know. I think that in regards to this film, I know it got pushed back a lot, so it may have
Lost its slot.
well, I mean, it may have just be like something that they did with like all the HBO Max exclusives with like Kong vs Godzilla and stuff like that. It was like, well,
They were
Might
doing it
really-
at the same time, right?
what?
It was theater and that? Or
No.
It was
Kong
only.
vs Godzilla was like exclusively to HBO Max.
Yeah, that kind of made sense. It was right after or during
COVID.
COVID and all that.
Mhm.
So
But I think this was filmed during COVID. So I think it's just been
that
a
was always
minute.
the plan.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, which I think it's been a minute and people like forgot about it. And, because I remember they released a trailer for it, like a really like short teaser. It was like 40 seconds or something. And it had that one
It was
scene
the
of the, yeah.
Well, no, I
And,
thought it was coming out of her forehead.
Yeah. We were like, what, does she have powers or something? Like, no, dude, that's a target from the Predator.
Yeah, I didn't know.
But yeah, so I think it's been a minute and they're trying to get people back. Like,
Watch it. I mean, that
Yeah.
was definitely
good cut trailer.
Good cut trailer.
Yeah.
up.
Cool. All right. Is that the
So,
last trailer?
That is the last trailer.
Okay. Well, for
Yeah.
non-Marvel
The last
related
non-Marvel. I believe.
things. Oh yeah, that's for a game, Soul Frame. You don't have to watch it.
Okay. Well then, yeah. Let's start off with this.
Good old Meek. Spoiling the whole fucking movie for
Oh.
you guys, bro.
The whole thing. If you just paid attention in that like one scene.
Yeah, Meek draws the entire plot of Thor: Love and Thunder during the scene in Asgard Town Hall, even including Eternity. And if you look down, you can see Eternity right there. Yep. Cool. Oh yeah.
So dumb. All right.
Yeah, I thought that was really stupid too. I was like, wow. Nobody cares. That's awesome.
Yeah. That,
Cool.
way to ruin the movie a little bit more.
Yeah.
I mean, the drawings are good. I thought that, but the scene that it happened in, I thought was really stupid.
Yeah.
When Thor's talking, you just hear the
Yeah.
looks over, like, dude, what are you doing, man? It's like, well, I'm writing the story.
Yeah, it's like
Kind of even dumber now.
yeah, where it's like it's so on the nose that it's dumb.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
Good old Owen Wilson.
Wow.
Wow, so stupid. Wow.
So stupid.
All right, so MarvelCon was I think Friday through today. I think they're doing something else at like 6 p.m. our time, and so we got some fun little tidbits of the MarvelCon going on, and yeah, and we got some cool little trailers. We got some stuff that they released about Phase 5 of Marvel. We got let's just get into it. Let's just get into the nitty gritty here.
Well, before we get into the nitty gritty, so we showed a couple times now that the big poster of all of those titles or whatever, and at the time, I was under the assumption that was all Phase 4.
Yeah, they
I was
changed
like,
it. They changed it.
whoa.
Now it's
lot.
Phase 5.
5 and 6.
6.
So.
Up to 2026, by the way.
So.
And we get 2 Avenger movies in 1 year, by the way.
Yeah.
Don't know how that's going to work.
I don't know. But, like, so now when you're breaking it down into phases, like, what is Phase 4 about?
Nothing. It's
Right.
setup. It's an entire phase of setup, by the way. So, I mean, that's what I got out of it when I was like, wow, dude. Like, I mean, I get it. You guys are telling original stories and stuff like that, incorporating it, but Jesus, an entire over 100 hours of setup, dude, for nothing. Like to just set up Phase 5, like come on.
And you're starting Phase 5 with Quantumania.
Yeah.
And then following that up with Secret Invasion.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm trying to
Or Secret Wars or Secret Invasion. Yeah. Because that got pushed back to 2023.
Secret Wars?
Secret Invasion got pushed back.
Yeah, I guess it would.
Yeah.
When's Ant-Man?
Ant-Man's before it.
Can't read.
Yeah.
I think it's February 11th. Well, here, let me just... Boop. Boop. Boop.
All right. So we got Ant-Man Quantumania.
February 17th.
But yeah, February 17th. We got Secret Invasion after that.
But so Secret Invasion is a Disney Plus exclusive.
It is the show about the Skrulls invading. That's Secret Invasion. Secret Wars is something completely different.
Gotcha.
Yeah. A lot of secrets going on.
A lot of secretness.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Secret Invasion. Then Guardians, which is going to be cool.
Which is the last Guardians film with Star-Lord as the head of the Guardians.
Right.
And then you got Echo after that, which nobody cares about.
Nobody.
We got Loki season 2.
Yeah,
coming after that,
can't wait
which
for that. That's
everybody
shooting
cares
right
about.
now.
Yep. Then we got July 15th or whatever.
28th.
Or 28th, The Marvels, the movie. I'm hyped for the movie. I think it's going to be cool. You know.
I want to know where that scene came from that I showed you in the theater.
That's made up. That's hosh posh.
Fuck you mean it's made up?
I don't know, man. I don't know. But I know that you showed it to
Those
me and it's
people
been
were
in my
definitely
head
there.
since.
Right
okay?
in the main.
It's been in my head
Makes
since.
No sense.
Yeah, dude, I don't fucking know. Fuck Miss Marvel.
What we're talking about.
Post-credit scene that's cut.
I don't know if that's what it was because it wouldn't make any sense.
That's probably why it got cut.
What we're talking about, there's a short, say 15 to 30 second scene of like, and it's bad quality. Like somebody recorded it off of something.
Yeah. Like a screen or something like that.
Yeah. But it's got Sam's Captain America.
Yeah.
And Carol Danvers, and they're talking. I didn't have the volume on when we were talking, but like, yeah, I forget what they were talking about. It really doesn't matter.
No.
But then Captain Marvel goes like, all right, well, I got some things on some other planets I got to do. And yoinks out of there, and then the camera like pans, and then now like Kamala's Miss Marvel is standing next to Captain America and talking, and so like, but when does this? So Carol and what?
Don't know.
No idea.
Maybe it's the opening scene of the Marvels movie.
It wouldn't make any sense unless in Secret Invasion something
No. And that Secret Invasion is all Samuel L. Jackson and Amelia Clark. That's it. So the Marvels.
So yeah, Marvels.
And then we got November 5th, 9th,
3rd.
Wow, I need context. We got Blade movie, baby. Woo!
Oh, I can't. Oh,
super
you dumb.
stoked on that. Let's go, Blade.
Yeah.
Setting up for the Midnight Suns, hopefully.
If that's not on their phase 5 or 6.
What, Midnight Suns?
Yeah.
Jesus.
2052 Midnight Suns.
I was gonna say probably way later on down the road.
Oh my god.
And then fall of 2023, we got Ironheart, which is gonna be dope.
Well, yeah, because we're getting the Wakanda Forever before this.
Correct.
Right. So and that's gonna set up Shuri as Ironheart.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Because I was just looking at the board and I'm like, wait a minute. It has to. All right. Screw me up, Marvel.
Winter of 2023, we get Agatha, House of Harkness.
No, wrong. It has been changed. It is Agatha, Coven of Chaos now, not House of Harkness. Why they decided to change that, don't know. But Wanda might still be alive.
No.
We got Chaos involved. Yeah, Wanda's still alive.
No way.
Yeah. She's gonna find her in the stones. Whatever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then we got Daredevil.
Born
again.
Yeah, which is the 4th season of Daredevil. They have said that the OG show is still canon.
Oh, okay. Very good.
So, which also canonizes
Defenders?
Well, oh Jesus, no. It canonizes the Punisher. Because the Punisher is in Daredevil.
Right. So. Daredevil's in Defenders.
That's not canon.
Jones.
That's not canon.
Okay.
That's not canon. Either's Luke Cage or Iron Fist or any of those really shitty shows. No, they're not canon.
The only one that they're not.
They got Thanos. They're blipped. They're dead.
The only ones did not come back.
Fuck that. And then what is that? May 3rd.
Yeah, May 3rd.
May 3rd, the new Captain America movie, New World Order. Like it?
Hate it.
What?
Hate it.
How?
Because coming from my conspiracy background, I cannot believe. Like, first of all, when they had Illuminati in the yeah, I was like, oh, okay, you're going.
Well, the Illuminati's a real thing.
I know.
Okay.
But then doubling down, and now we're on this. Because I remember at the time. Huh?
What do you mean?
New World Order?
Yeah.
Do you not know about the New World Order and all this Illuminati and conspiracy stuff?
No?
No, okay. Well, for those that do, you'd know why it's concerning, because before that, when I was looking into all this stuff, this is before Disney, Marvel, and all.
Yeah.
I was looking at conspiracy stuff, like, the only place that you would see the words New World Order was, like, there were some politicians here and there, like, would use that phrase, and it comes from, like, Aldous Huxley.
Yeah.
Like that, so.
Okay.
So, but that was, like, the only, it was not in mainstream culture when I was looking, and it's been slowly getting added to that lexicon, and that's where I feel like it's the frog in the boiling pot of water where you don't realize you're boiling.
Oh, where that right?
So
okay.
it's slowly slipping, and for a company like Disney
to be New World Order in the title, it's kind of like
it's a big wink and a nod, and it's becoming accepted, and that's the whole. That's my conspiracy hairs start going. Like, I don't like you one bit, buddy. Don't like you. I started to be like, all right, that's all nonsense. And now I'm like,
we'll see. Well, it depends on what's happening in the film. I guess.
The boldness to use that title. I just think there's bad connotations around that.
True.
So,
I don't know who the antagonist is in the film though. Maybe it's Hydra.
Sure. Oh, that'd be original.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's like, or maybe he's gonna go up against the Thunderbolts.
which is the next project.
Oh shit! Never mind then. Never mind.
So, and that's
Yeah, so
and that's a
Thunderbolts.
film, the Thunderbolts film, July 28th.
Well, maybe
2024.
Captain America movie will set up stuff for the Thunderbolts.
Probably.
maybe. Yeah,
Probably,
like I
and
would
that's
assume.
when we'll get Hercules coming in.
No,
He's gonna
I'm
be in the
talking about-
Thunderbolts, man.
No, he's not,
Dark
dude.
Avengers.
Fuck that. No way.
I still don't
I'm-
know how you're doing the Thunderbolts
talking
with
about-
Thunderbolt Ross being dead. I don't. Why?
Yeah, I know.
Recast.
I
Mads
think.
Mikkelsen. Anytime you need a recast, that's who Black
I like
Panther's gonna
Mad-
be.
I
It's gonna be
like-
Mads Mikkelsen.
I love Mads Mikkelsen.
I'm not saying he's a bad actor.
No,
just
I
think it's
know.
funny.
But yeah, maybe
see.
Captain America. They'll set up some interesting things for the Thunderbolts. Like maybe Captain America will have to work with.
The Thunderbolts are different than the
USA
Dark
agent.
Avengers, though. So like,
Yeah,
are they,
they are.
But are they like kind of try to meld them together? Like that'll be John Walker and
Maybe they'll
Valentina's team.
Maybe they'll like start off as the Thunderbolts, and then by the end of the movie, it's like, no, we're the Dark Avengers.
I can see them doing that because of setting up Valentina and her now taking the reins.
Yeah,
We'll see.
Madam Hydra.
Adam. Oh well, yeah, it's still Hydra.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I think New World Order comes with the Hydra thing. To be honest.
It very well could.
But I get what you're saying, though. I didn't really think about that. That is a little concerning. A little weird.
What? The New World Order?
Mhm.
Yeah. Why? And it's not even like they're naming that after a comic run or something like that, right? I don't know.
I don't know if there was a comic book arc called Captain America New World Order. I'm not sure.
Not sure. But,
I don't
yeah.
know. I'd have to look into it.
Bold of you, Kevin Feige.
Yeah.
Bold of you.
What would be cool is if they brought back Chris Evans as Steve Rogers and he was a Hydra agent. Because they did that in the comics after he died in Civil War. So came back and was an agent of Hydra.
Okay.
So
They can pull him from a multiverse.
yeah, they could do it. I don't know much about the Captain America film, so I don't know. It would be interesting to see what
I
happens.
doubt that they will because they want to put a lot of focus on Chris Evans is not Captain America anymore.
Yeah.
Sam is, and Chris Evans even posted a tweet or whatever. It's like,
yeah.
he is, Sam Wilson is Captain America. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, but you are Captain America, and he's the new Captain America. He should
Well,
probably
yeah,
have a
it's-
different name, in my opinion, but
Nah, I don't agree with that. I mean, it's the same thing as Natalie Portman having the name of Thor, where it's like, you
choose
are
the
Thor.
mighty Thor.
Doesn't matter. Thor's in the name. She is a Thor. Like, same thing with fucking Don Cheadle. He is basically an Iron Man.
Yeah, kind of.
What do they call him? War Machine.
Rhodey.
Yeah, Rhodey, sorry. But yeah, that's the way I look at it, where it's like, no, don't change the name. Like, just, they're a version of the character. Like, it's fine. It's the same thing as like Haley Steinfeld being called Hawkeye. Like, I mean, yeah, you're just picking up the mantle of the character.
I guess.
But I get it from both sides. Like, I understand where everybody's coming from. I'm more along the lines of being like, you're taking up the mantle of the hero.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
But
like,
you also just have regular people who've been watching this for 20 years going, yeah, that's Captain America. Or 15 years.
yeah, I mean, like, when I see Sam with the shield and everything, I say that's Captain
Well,
America.
yeah, I'm not saying, yeah, I'm just, if you
I
say,
get what you mean.
Chris Evans doesn't want to be called Captain America anymore. I'm like, but
Yeah,
you
well,
are,
you are.
though.
Yeah, well, you are.
You
You are
You
Captain
were,
America.
you are, would you rather be
Yeah.
called Torch?
You know what I just realized too that we didn't watch, that we're gonna have to watch this week?
What?
The Gray Man that came out this Friday.
The Gray Man?
Yeah, the Russo brothers, Chris Evans and Ryan Gosling film. It looked really good. It's on Netflix.
Okay. Gray Man.
Yeah, it looks crazy.
Gray Man.
Ah!
Fighter of the night, man.
Yeah. So, what else?
So now we can delve into the trailers that we got.
Okay.
Which we've got 3 trailers. Got some best of.
Yeah. All right, before we
So-
roll the trailer, 1 sec.
Fighter of the night, man. Oh! Champion of the gray. Oh, he's not there. He's not there. Let's go to this one. He's still not gonna be there. It's just me. But I'm gonna load up this one because it's gonna be happening in a couple days. Still somewhat worried about it, just a smidge. Just now when it comes to comedy and the Disney movies, I'm like, I don't know. Don't know. So we'll wait here. She's sleeping, waiting for Tyler just to sleep. Lay in the bed for everyone.
Okay. Hi.
She-Hulk.
Up here?
Turn it low.
Come on. Let's watch the She-Hulk trailer.
No, She-Hulk.
She-Hulk trailer. She-Hulk.
No
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk. No She-Hulk.
She-Hulk trailer. She-Hulk
Zoe.
trailer.
Zoe.
Jeez, bro.
Zoe. Come here. No. You do this to yourself, Zoe. Every time. Like, no. I'll be good. I'll be good. Alright, fine. I'm so sad. Okay. Alright. Never learns.
Hey,
All right.
man.
Oh.
All right.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
Scared.
Are you? I'm fine with it, dude.
Fourth wall breaks.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's where they're going with it. Pause it. Just pause it really
Oh.
quick.
I thought you said awesome.
Did I not fucking call that shit?
yeah.
Where I said she is going to be representing Apocalypse. I mean, not Apocalypse. Abomination.
Right.
Fucking A, dude. I'm getting good at calling this Marvel shit.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. I told everybody, I said, there's going to be superheroes that she's going to be representing. That's hilarious to me. All right, cool. We can run.
Spot on.
Sorry, I just was pointing that out. Oh,
Yeah, Wong's in there.
thank God. That's awesome. Did you flick him off?
Yeah, they blurred it out in the trailer. Like, it was the. Well,
That's-
why even put that in the trailer when you gotta blur it?
I mean, that's
And then yeah,
Frogman.
no, incorrect.
Toadman?
No.
What?
Daredevil.
What?
Yep.
Go back.
Sure is.
Oh yeah,
They
that's
gave him
right.
a new
We
costume.
did. Yeah,
oh, that
we
is
did.
the
see.
wrong screen. Back here.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, it is Daredevil.
Got the classic batons and all this. They gave him a suit upgrade. But yeah, so there you go. That's She-Hulk.
That looks good to me.
Real scared. I didn't like some of that comedy. I thought it was like hacky. Hacky.
We'll probably see opposite ends of the.
I think so.
Yeah, probably.
I think
I'll
this is
probably
going to be a
all
little
about
Leia
it.
situation.
Nah. Well, yeah.
where
maybe,
I
yeah.
hated it
Yeah.
and you loved it, and I so
Yeah.
far that's not
I think it's gonna
for
be
me.
good.
I think the show's I guess is going to be okay. I just don't like the comedy, so I think it's
Yeah,
not
fair
good.
enough. I mean, that's respectable. I think that this show is gonna connect a lot more dots than a lot of other shows.
Well, you got, I would assume, real introductions of mutants. Like, we had it in Miss Marvel. She's the first. But she's not really the first. Namor's the first. But, we'll get that too.
Yeah, we will.
We'll see if there's a connection as far as, like, how people are getting powers.
Yeah.
You know? Did it have something to do with the blip? Cosmic radiation changing people's genes?
Hang on one second.
Like
I'm
maybe
sorry.
maybe the blip, the people that were blipped and brought back, their genes were changed, maybe.
Yeah.
I can't see it being the other way around, those who weren't. I don't know, it just, to me, that makes sense that the ones that came back have an altered state to them, potentially. But that would mean that Kamala was blipped, and I don't know if that was the case.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that this show will set up stuff for Quantumania, to be honest.
How so?
Like I think by the end of this show things will, and when I say that I mean, like, I don't know, you might have like a post-credit scene of like Ant-Man showing up or something.
Is this the last thing that we get before Quantumania? Or is that Wakanda?
I think it might be Wakanda Forever. It's the next like movie we get, but show-wise, yeah, I think so. I think this is.
I feel like there should be. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. Because we have the Halloween special, you got the Christmas special. There's stuff in between.
Oh, but I don't think that.
They all have to do something. They're not just there for their sake. That's what Marvel's trying to do, is make it, you have to watch all of these. Or you're going to be lost.
Or maybe this sets up stuff for Wakanda Forever.
Maybe. I don't know. It just seemed like this is more on the mutant side of things. Got people, that's what they said in there. Like, people are starting to get superpowers. Making it the boys. Maybe Compound V's floating out there somewhere. We'll steal from that.
Nah, I think it'll be like, I don't know, like maybe they're just starting to notice that people are getting.
Like, the dude
mutant
jumped out of the
genes.
window and just landed on the ground.
Yeah.
Like, he's clearly fine.
Yeah.
And now that they're having all of these people with powers, that's what the guy said. Like, there's people popping with powers all over the place, and we need somebody to prosecute them. We want you, She-Hulk.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it'll be interesting. I think it'll be a lot better than Miss Marvel. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. That's a low bar to jump over.
Yeah. I don't know.
Not according to the critics, but
I think it. Yeah. I think it has potential to be as good as something like, probably Captain America: Winter Soldier, or what, Falcon and Winter Soldier. Sorry.
I was like,
the show.
what?
No. But yeah, I think it has like on the show level. I mean, I don't think it'll be as good as like stuff like WandaVision and
Loki.
Yeah, and Loki
Or Moon Knight.
Or
Moon Knight's
Moon
hard,
Knight.
hard bar to pass there.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be right under them though. I mean, we haven't gotten a Hulk show. We haven't gotten a Hulk singular thing ever. So like in
with
MCU,
Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, in MCU.
It is an MCU.
But
It's canon.
I know it's canon, but I'm talking about like that, like how they're doing it right now.
Yeah.
Like there isn't a movie called like The Hulk and Mark Ruffalo is in it, and it's
It
like
still won't
comedy
be.
or something. Yeah, there probably won't be.
Well, you're right, because there's a new Hulk now.
Yeah.
Bruce Banner can go away.
No, I need Bruce Banner. I want Bruce Banner forever, and She-Hulk. I want.
And they
both of
didn't
them.
show him at all in his human form. Or regular form.
Yeah, no.
He just had it as Hulk, still Smarty Hulk, kind of.
Yeah, which
Smart Alec Hulk.
I don't think he ever stops being Smart Hulk
Why?
because he has it under control now.
I would like to walk around and not be Hulk.
I mean, yeah, me too. I'd like
I
to
can't
be
fit
the,
through this door. Let me just
yeah.
shrink down.
Maybe Bruce real quick. They probably have like a good understanding though now. Like Hulk and what?
Image that just popped up on Instagram. Just Skrillex posted, and it was weird looking.
Huh.
Okay, all right.
Sick.
Yeah, it was. It was weird. But okay. Yeah. So She-Hulk. I'm worried. You're not.
I'm not.
You're not.
I think it's gonna be fine.
See.
She looks. I mean, she looks good.
A lot
now.
better.
It looks a damn lot better. Yeah.
I will agree with that.
Yeah.
It's just the jokies that are gonna
Jokey jokes.
yucking it up. Not really. We need Jordan Peele to do it. Comedy version. All right, so yeah, that. Now, get into Wakanda.
Honestly,
Whatever.
this is the movie that I'm worried about.
Woman no cry. You're worried about this movie.
I am definitely worried about this.
Why are you worried about this movie?
'Cause I've seen stills of the trailer and shit, and I'm just like, hopefully the trailer's cut well, because from what I see, I'm like, this shit.
Well, let's see. I didn't know they had beaches.
I'm sure they do.
It was in the middle of Africa. Funeral scene.
There's Cherie.
Okoye. Child is born.
There he is. Namor.
They're all hanging on a whale. Bioshock?
So, like, when I say I'm worried, I want to make it known that I think the movie's gonna be good.
Mhm.
I'm worried about Namor. I think
That was the part
Namor.
that I didn't like the most.
That
was
that
the Atlantean part.
I was like,
That-
you look so dumb. You don't look like an imposing
I
force.
think
You
all
don't
of the
look like a god.
Atlanteans look dumb.
Yeah, it looks like Avatar Light. And I'm like, for me, I'm like, I just don't understand how you're supposed to be a dominant force when you look like that. And I'm when I say that, I mean the costume design. I just
Yeah.
think it looks dumb. I just
Comic
think it
book
looks
accurate.
stupid. It's like cool.
The headdress and all.
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care. It's the same. I feel the same way about Namor that I do about Hercules. When I saw Hercules, I was like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What makes you
Ooh.
the Atlantean thing? I was gonna say, what makes you special? But
I don't know what makes Namor special. Apparently, he can cause earthquakes in the fucking ocean. Who cares? Who
Yeah.
literally cares?
they ride whales.
Yeah, and they climb up walls. That's all we know about them. I don't know, man. Like, I think Shuri becoming Black Panther and
Can't though. You can't.
has to.
Can't.
What?
Ironheart. You're gonna have her be Black Panther and go, never mind. I'll be my own thing. Ironheart.
I mean, like, that is what she's doing. Like, she's
Seems dumb.
that was the shot of
And-
her. Is
Are you
Black
sure?
Panther. Yeah,
Are you sure?
yeah.
Are you sure?
Her Black Panther's sister takes up the mantle in the comics. Like, it has to be her.
And also Ironheart.
Yeah.
I think that's dumb. Because that to
The
me
only
that's
rea-
disrespecting Black Panther.
I mean, the only when she takes up Ironheart, they brought back Black Panther. I mean, like the original in the comic. I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
obviously
yeah.
they can't do that now, but
Right. So that's
I-
where I think that they should do something like Okoye is Black Panther, or
yeah.
or the I can't remember the girlfriend's name.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That
his
would
love
make
interest.
more
yeah.
sense to me.
That's true.
And they showed her giving birth to a child too, so that
I don't know if that was
I think
her
that's what
giving.
who else would it be?
I thought that was showing Namor getting born.
Oh,
That's what I thought.
okay. I thought that was like
But
Chadwick
you might-
Boseman's Black Panther.
Yeah,
maybe.
you might
yeah.
be right though.
I don't
Huh.
know. I don't know.
I didn't even
but
think
that's
about
that's
that. Damn. Shit.
yeah.
We both saw different things. Yeah,
But that's why I
think
don't.
that works.
I can't
though.
see him going like, all right, I'm Black Panther now, and now I'm
No,
not.
Ironheart. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you do Okoye as Black Panther or the girlfriend's name, whatever her name is,
I
I can't remember either. But I think if you do one of those being Black Panther, I think that works too.
I think that would work better. So okay.
I
No,
thought-
you're right. That looks
Yeah, I'm
Namor.
pretty sure that this is Namor getting born.
That's weird.
It is weird.
Why would you show that? Okay. Yeah, we got Namor. What am I looking for? I was looking for one. Yeah, we got.
Are you looking at the shot of Black Panther?
No,
Oh.
this scene right here. So you have Shuri, and was that the girlfriend? I can't remember.
No. That's somebody else.
Don't know. Well, maybe they were recast. I don't know. But
I do know that what you're saying does work though.
Mm.
Like if you did Okoye or the girlfriend becoming Black Panther, it would make total sense, and that Black Panther gets to live on and stuff. I know in the comic books, Shuri for sure takes up that mantle,
Right.
and like becomes Black Panther.
well, then they're also gonna have the Black Panther or Wakanda TV show too.
yeah,
So that's where I don't see them having that and Ironheart
right,
being
yeah.
the same person.
And yeah, and I mean, I guess from the MCU standpoint, it's like, yeah, we do need Shuri to take over Iron Man's position because she is the smartest tech person
Right.
in the entire world now that RDJ is gone. So
Bingo.
that makes sense. All right, fair enough. I mean, either
We'll
way,
see. I mean,
like
it
it
could be
looked
wrong.
cool to me, like the shot of her, the claws coming out and everything.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
I was definitely.
But in the aspect of like the only reason why I would go and see this movie is to see Namor's dumb ass get beat up. That's the only reason why I see it. I don't think Namor looks cool. I don't think he's interesting. It looks identical to the leak drawn photos.
Yeah, that was,
it's identical of that. So, you know, whoever leaked that shit, good on you, bro. Because now, I mean, I thought that those images looked dumb as shit, and I lo and behold, he looks dumb as shit.
Under the water in front of a glowing something or another.
Might be
power,
like the moon or something.
It's a moon under the water.
I guess maybe.
I think it's just however they power their shit. They're Atlanteans. They're smart.
Got that wowie powie, huh? I don't know, man. He looks dumb as shit. I hate it. You know, go ride a whale, bitch. Like nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the introduction of the whole gods thing in Marvel is dumb. I don't care. I want Kang. I don't give a fuck about no stupid ass gods, dude. I don't care. Like, the only shit that made gods interesting.
Her speech was good.
Huh?
Her speech. In
Oh
the trailer
yeah,
was really
of course. But yeah,
there he is. Look at him.
Like he literally has a fucking bulge right there. Like what the fuck? Why does he look like that?
Because Disney.
Dude, he looks so dumb.
And he's clearly attacking Wakanda.
I'm Aqualad.
Again, I thought Wakanda was in the middle of Africa, not on the coast. A little confused.
I don't know.
Somehow. Yeah.
Namor looks so stupid, dude. I think the antagonist of this film is really going to get his fucking ass kicked.
I wonder how he's going to have to speak this, like, Mayan dialect or Mayan language that he had to learn.
They didn't show him talking.
No.
So.
What? I wonder,
probably pretty bad.
They're talking underwater and it's like no bubbles are coming up and it, like, you know, kind of like Aquaman-y. Or no, they put like
they had a bubble like dome
so they
thing
talk.
that they could make that, like, you know, whatever. I don't know.
Not and they got BioShock Big Daddies in
there. Yeah, I mean, again, I think the film is going to be great cuz I love all the lore behind Wakanda, and I think that everybody in that like area is interesting because they've only given us basically one movie. Well, I guess you could count Infinity War because they fought stuff in Wakanda, but
yeah.
In regards to like a Black Panther movie, this is the sequel to it. So I'm excited for that, but I gotta be honest, man. The gods thing is so to me. I hate it. I don't understand why.
So is he supposed to be a god or an avatar?
No, dude. Like he legit is a god. Like Namor.
Didn't get that if that was him being born. You know what I mean? Don't. And I thought
Namor
but see,
is like
that's
a
the other
god.
thing is I thought that he served or worshipped some kind of the boss, essentially, or the jaguar deity. That's what I was
looking
reading.
Up right now.
Because yeah, I definitely thought there was something to do with some kind of jaguar Mayan deity thing that he.
Nick said erect with determination. Sheesh.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. And then you have literally, dude, you're right. It is Avatar light. These people are blue.
I know. That's what I was saying.
Gee.
So he is a mutant. He's the son of a human sea captain and the princess of a mythical undersea kingdom, Atlantis.
So Atlantis was already a thing.
Yeah.
He's just like half Atlantean, half.
Which
is not a mutant.
He's Aquaman.
Yeah, well, I know. Yeah.
I mean.
So not a god.
No. I mean, he's the son of basically a god. So because like the king of Atlantis had sex. I mean, no, sorry, the queen of Atlantis had sex with the sea captain, and so he's basically the son of like a god.
Okay.
Whatever, dude.
whatever is right.
He's a hybrid mutant.
He is not blue. He did not
He is
inherit.
not.
He did not inherit
He
the
is
blueness of the Atlanteans.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess this is the next step of like when you heard the in Miss Marvel, it's like this is what they're alluding to, is that
Wouldn't make no
he's a
sense
mutant.
though. Oh, it wouldn't make any sense based on the theory that I came up with the blip thing.
Oh yeah, no.
That would be it's.
I think that because She-Hulk comes out before this and the mutant thing is apparent in there, they're setting up for Wakanda Forever.
But
So,
don't show him being born by unless it's regular people.
what do you mean?
The
They
whole-
showed him getting born?
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if it was the Atlantean and the human, that's not a mutant. It's not a mutation in the gene. That's where I'm kind of getting. Well, I guess Kamala is the Jinn and a human, so
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Now everybody else in She-Hulk, if they're like popping up with powers, who's going around?
Fucking
Yeah.
mutants and stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I they have to explain that. I mean, in this, obviously, we know Sea Captain was
They
like,
don't
"Hey,
have to explain that."
Atlantean,
Yeah.
looking pretty good, girl." Like, what you mean you're a queen of Atlantis? What you mean you got gills on your neck? What them gills
Like his
do,
boat
girl?
crashes or whatever, and she comes up and she's like, "Damn, he's
Yes.
sexy, yo."
Yeah. You ever gotten your dick sucked underwater before? I have not. Let's try it out.
All right.
Yeah, dude. Namor, dumb, stupid. Don't like him.
No.
Think he looks stupid. Here's an idea. Put some fucking clothes on.
This is
I
the new
don't know.
Marvel thing, though.
Yeah, dude.
Objectifying men. Come on now.
I mean, hey,
Get
bro,
hip.
like whatever. I mean, he looks good. He's got muscles, all that shit. Whatever, bro. Like, it looks like he got a big old dong down there too. Fuck it, whatever. Literally,
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean, at the same time, I mean, like, why isn't that blurred, bitch? Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know.
We needed that shot.
For
That
me,
was the
it's
Oprah
just-
shot right there. That's the Oprah.
For me, it's just like I just
The
don't think he
Oprah
looks
shot.
interesting. It doesn't look like he's gonna.
What are you talking about, dude? He's got a fucking spear.
Whoa! I stand corrected.
He stands erected.
I stand erected. Yeah, dude. I think everything else but Namor looks awesome.
And I'm somewhat worried too. Like, so I don't know. Ryan Coogler, right? He did the first.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at chat.
That's really
I ain't saying I want to fuck a fish queen, but I'm finna to see what them gills do, girl.
Oh man.
That's the only long thing he got right now, Mike. Oh my god. Yeah, dude.
But no, like, so Ryan Coogler made the first Black Panther,
Yeah,
and it was pretty good
it was damn
Uh,
good,
until,
except for the CGI fight at the end.
and that's where my worry comes in.
Yeah.
Because this is gonna have to be CGI heavy,
Oh,
underwater
dude.
and all that kind
It's
of
every
stuff.
one of them motherfuckers. Namor's the only real person standing there.
Yeah, so that's where I'm like, I don't know. He's had time to grow with it.
Hey, he's got 2 Sigourney Weavers around him.
But
I
like,
don't know.
That's I hope he's had more practice, or at least has another team or whatever when it comes to the CGI aspect. Because the rest of the movie that he did looked really good.
Yeah.
Action, pacing, all that, great.
Just
that was the
end
only
there.
drop in the
Yeah.
ball was the CGI. So we'll see. It's been a little while since that has come out now. So
Yeah.
yeah, we'll see. That's the only thing that's got me like, I don't know. We have to see. Well, that's not
Yeah.
the only thing. Obviously, we got Namor over here, but yeah, how are
Well,
you gonna make him a compelling villain? I keep finding this vibranium trash in the ocean. Like,
Stop polluting, you
he's
motherfuckers.
so All right, fine. I'll get it off the screen. Here we go, whale people. Whale surfing.
Yeah, whale riding.
How about that? That better
Um,
riding whales, Nix?
Yikes. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I'm worried about the movie. I think it, again, everything but Namor looks good. I'm like, nah, man, I just don't see it. I just don't think he looks good. He looks like Barnacle Boy.
Now, is he gonna? Do you think he's going to be a like one-off villain?
Has to.
You don't think he's gonna join the team?
Oh,
Be the D-
what?
be
to
the
be a
D-
hero?
Yeah, man.
Fuck that.
He'll be
no
an
way.
Avenger.
Nah, dude.
Avenger of the Seas.
I sincerely hope not. I hope they kill him.
He's got to turn.
Fuck that, dude. No way.
He's gonna
I
be the new
can't.
Black Panther. It'd be
Nah.
swimming.
Nah, no way. Black Panther fish.
Exactly.
He just.
Yeah,
the
right.
circles coming out to like all the animals. I don't know, man. Jesus, it looks so dumb. Aquaman versus Black Panther. Let's go. I'm voting for Black Panther to beat this motherfucker's ass, dude. That's what I'm saying.
It'll be both. It'll be Black Panther and Ironheart beating down this.
Yeah, let's get that. Let's go. I'm down with that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And
I
then
mean, not rooting
Atlantis
for Namor.
is gonna. I don't know.
fuck that. We killing your prince, bitches. Who gives a shit?
It's
Nobody
got-
cares about you.
Do you think that's what the show's gonna be about?
What?
Their struggles with Atlantis?
Oh, I don't know. You know what their struggles probably look like? Walking into the fucking seawater and going, what's that little shake shit that you put in fish
Fish
tanks?
food?
Yeah, bro, where they and then all the Atlantis just eating it right up. Yeah, dude. They go, okay, see you next week, brothers.
We gotta keep feeding the monster.
Yeah. And then they have a UFO come down and sucks them all.
Wakanda already's got him. Crashes in the ocean. Dude. I'm telling. That's
it. It's
'cause
Namor.
why else would Atlantis or Namor attack? Really?
I don't know, man.
It's gotta be like, hey, we got this garbage. We keep finding this damn garbage, and it's got a Wakanda stamp on it.
Nah, dude, they attack because they got where their palace used to be. It's just a big celestial head and hand.
Dude,
in the water.
that's
Yeah,
gotta
that's
be-
how they connect it.
Oh
yeah, dude,
my
it's gotta be how they
God,
do it. Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. Either that or like we've never seen it, but like the Wakanda, like how they smelt down the vibranium and all that. It's just toxic fumes going in the air. And
Either that or they're like drilling for more vibranium in the ocean, and they're like drilling into their home or something. That could be
it's
something.
global warming kind of thing.
Yeah,
It's like-
it could be something like
but
that.
we can't be doing that to the Wakandans. No, they're good people.
I'm ready for the next trailer, dude. Fuck Namor.
Okay. Well, our next trailer, I haven't seen any.
I haven't seen anything on this either, dude.
So
This is gonna be
we'll
interesting.
experience this together. I know we did. We had a little bit. What was that? Doctor Strange, where there was the preview kind of. It wasn't a preview for the movie, but it had Groot doing a little thing.
Did it?
Yeah. It was before the movie, and it was for like popcorn and soda or some shit.
Oh
and it
yeah,
was
I
just Groot
think
like
yeah.
dancing around.
I think
He's
you.
like, "I'm
Yeah,
Groot."
yeah, you're right.
So we hadn't seen anything beyond that. Owns a hero, all right.
What the fuck?
Of few words. Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm Groot.
What
what-
the fuck?
Is it even happening?
I told you it was gonna be like a little short.
Oh no. Oh no.
I
No!
told you! I fucking told you, dude!
Oh my
Bro,
god!
I fucking told
Ain't
you.
no fucking raccoon
I-
in this bullshit.
Dude,
The
yeah, he is. You just saw him. You just saw him in the
God
last
damn.
frame.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Keep going.
Oh, what the
That
fuck is
terrible
happening?
looking. Here, look.
Oh my
ready?
god, what are you doing?
Keep going.
Bonsai tree, alright. Where?
Oh, never mind. That's Groot in the tub. Never mind. Yeah. Well, I mean, I've heard that Bradley Cooper's gonna be in it. So. That shit looks terrible. Did I not tell you? Did I not tell you, bro? I said it's gonna be 5. I didn't say 5, but I said it's gonna be multiple little short, 13-minute episodes of just Groot being Groot, dude. I fucking am so good at predicting this shit, dude.
This shit is correct.
Literally.
Who the fuck is that for?
Kids.
I guess.
Dude, I mean, it has to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you like little Groot running around doing Groot things, August 10th, baby, I am Groot, and I gotta watch it because it's Marvel. Dude, Mike is,
Dude, this is not
Mike
good.
is so pissed
Like,
off,
dude, even all right, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to this. Even just look at the fucking title card. It looks so poorly done.
I think it's supposed to be like on purpose, dude.
That it looks like shit.
Yeah.
Like the tech.
Yeah, bro. Get ready, August 10th, bro. Yeah.
Get ready to hear "I Am Groot" a
A whole bunch. A whole bunch. Yeah.
Just to sell Groot action figures, toys. Is
I
this a
don't
Baby
know.
Yoda scenario? Like, what is
It's
going
to
on
get
here?
Vin Diesel in the studio, brother.
I can't. That's still like. Why do you need? You don't need Vin Diesel to go. I'm Groot. Because now it's all high pitched. So you don't need him.
I mean,
I'm
dude,
Groot.
it's not the same. Gotta have him.
You know how many takes you already got? You can just keep like, all right, use take 573. Now do number 64. Like we've got so many.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe that's what they did, and he's still just getting paid for it. I am
Probably.
Groot.
I mean, it's
I am Groot.
It's his voice, so I mean, would make sense. Yeah, probably don't even have him come in anymore. They're probably like,
No,
yep,
we've got all the Groots we need.
1,000 different I am Groots.
It was one day, and it was a grueling 9 hours.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, just all the different. Now do it scared. Like I'm Groot.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I would have hated to be the engineer that day.
Yeah. Holy shit. This show's about to be bad. Yeah. So I think She-Hulk's probably going to be better than that one.
I think Miss Marvel's gonna be better than that one.
I don't know about that. I think I might like I Am Groot better than Miss Marvel. No. Find out soon on August 10th.
I don't see this Groot beating the mom or Bruno. Man, they're holding it together for me for Miss Marvel.
Dude, I just can't believe that I was right when I said that it was
There's gonna be shorts.
animated shorts. I knew it. Fucking had a feeling, and I just knew.
Did you write this show?
Maybe.
You wrote this fucking show, didn't you?
I might be getting a
That's why
check
it's
for
so
this.
dumb.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. Because they got
Ah.
a not writer to write the show. Me.
No, that's
I
what
am
they
Groot.
need to write the show.
Yeah, man. I mean, I can't believe that I'm right. I just didn't think that it was. I thought that would be such a bad idea that I was like, there's no way that they do this. And sure enough.
Well,
here
the
they
boys
are.
did it, so they're good at copying the boys' stuff.
I mean, yeah, you're right. I don't know, man. This shit is just crazy. I can't believe that they're doing like animated shorts, dude. It's so wild.
And the animation doesn't even look that crazy.
Nick says Tyler definitely pitches ideas under all of our noses. Yeah,
I
I'm always
know.
working. I'm always working.
It
on
doesn't go
something.
nowhere
It's true.
yet.
Yeah.
Yet. Keyword. But yeah, that was something.
Good God.
I think that's our last trailer.
All right. Well, let's watch the day 2
Wait, what is this?
thing. I don't know.
We'll check
Yeah,
this one
let's
out.
check
This
that
is
out.
Got other ones that are like the best of the days.
Yeah, and I think they're like 3 minutes long and shit. They're not like
Oh,
crazy.
here we go. Yeah, some funny shit for you.
Yeah, I needed to get my
Hey.
brother some money, so
Yeah, right. Okay.
All right,
On the
so
floor.
oh wow, that's cool. Oh. Oh, okay, so it's him before he meets up.
Hate it. Yep. Check that out.
Yeah, you check that out.
Okay.
Nice. Oh wow, that's cool. Interesting.
Oh, is it a dubstep version?
Honestly, I am. I'm ready for them.
Fall of 2020.
Wow.
Not your friend.
Wow.
Why don't we have these? Yeah, that's him.
Fuck.
That's him, Captain Carter fan.
Fuck. No.
You would be. Don't be prepared for
Okay,
gore.
so
Gore's dead.
so Marvel Zombies is going to be animated, which I guess on like on film, Marvel Zombies works more as an animated series than doing it live action. So that's cool. I'm hip to that. That's interesting. No, I don't think they did a day one.
So we check out. Oh, like that? All right. Madame Tussauds. All right.
What?
This
is an ad. I was like,
advertisement,
what
yeah.
the fuck, dude?
Madame Tussauds. That's pretty cool.
What the fuck? So this is just everything that they had at the con.
Yeah, I told you weren't my friend.
Heh.
I had some cosplaying.
Hell yeah. Got
Nice
some
shirt,
cool shirts.
What's in the box?
What's in that box?
They're not going to show it. Oh, they are. Oh.
What the fuck?
What's in the box? It's pretty good.
Infinity Gauntlet. And you can buy one of these today for $3,000.
Oh my god, that was hilarious. Like, what the fuck was that?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think what would have been better.
A person?
In the box?
Yeah. I mean, if it was like legitimately like somebody
Namor.
like no in water and he's dead because he's not actually Namor. He's just an actor.
It's David Blaine.
Yeah.
Just dressed up in there.
It's floating.
You're cashing in on the nostalgia factor. That's about it. You
That's
know,
true.
just hearing that theme song, that's all I really need. Man,
All right, so that was
fucking
day
glove,
2.
man. That glove was
Hilarious.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, like nobody cared.
No, why would
Every-
you
every-
care?
yeah,
it didn't
every-
even have any gems in it.
No. And if it did, it didn't look like it.
No.
Should have been like lit up.
The box was lit up beforehand.
Yeah, for real.
All right, this is day 3. Hey,
What the?
guys having trouble sitting? All right. Why does this one not have subtitles?
I don't know.
Lazy bat.
Oh God.
Cool. This is the best that happened there, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, like these are more panel specific videos, so it's not like gonna reveal trailers and stuff like in this because I think it's right off of the Marvel channel on YouTube, so it's just kind of like doing a recap of everything that people were doing.
You know 'em. You got them in there?
Oh wow,
Yeah. You
that's
got 'em.
awesome.
There he is signing away. Okay.
Very cool, man.
Yeah. Yes, it's about time.
Yeah.
Finally. Okay. Cool.
Hell yeah. Well, that's like all we got, right?
That pretty much.
Good. I think I mean, shit.
Wish we would have
today's-
gotten some of the other things that they were talking about, like a what if trailer that they seen, and
Oh, I don't think
Oh,
they'll
that-
release
no.
that yet.
but I wish they would.
I mean, yeah, because What If was really good.
Well, you got people talking about it, so like, yeah, it was an exclusive to see it. I guess it's still going on. That it might be a week or two, maybe.
Yeah. I would assume probably by the end of the week, if not anything else. Because I think the way that they do that is like they rely on people getting it out word of mouth, and then people usually are interested in it, and then they drop it, and then everybody's like, oh,
Get the hype for it. Like, oh, they said it was really good.
right. And I do know that they revealed two Avengers
Beyond?
movies, I think in like 2026 that we're getting that are basically back to back.
Like what? that we haven't had on the chart already?
It's. I thought I saw that, or I thought I posted it here. No, I didn't.
Didn't.
Shit. Hang on. So Avengers 5 is called the Kang Dynasty.
Wow.
And then the next one after that is called Secret Wars.
Okay. Wow, that far?
Yep.
Secret Invasion's finally released. Oh yeah, we looked at that.
Yeah, so Secret Invasion got pushed back to 2023. And then in 2026, we got the Kang Dynasty, which will be, everybody going up against Kang. And then the Secret Wars is probably the fallout of that. So.
It still deal with the Skrulls, though, right?
Secret Wars? No.
No? Okay.
Secret Wars is about, if they're doing the 2015 iteration of Secret Wars, it is about how 616 Earth is battling against an invasion of the Earth that Strange was in.
838?
Yeah, something like that. There's an incursion that's impending. So basically the outcome of that is, or the solution to it is, one of those worlds needs to get destroyed in order for the other one to prosper.
Mm-hmm.
The Nick Fury from the 838 universe sends ships and basically every superhero over to our world to destroy it without us knowing it. And then our heroes are basically battling them.
Huh.
So
wonder how they're gonna do that.
well, they will need
America Chavez to bust the portal open.
how
are they?
They're traveling through. I mean, their 838 world has like ships that can travel through like dimensions and shit. Because they have Reed Richards in his best form.
And Doctor Doom.
Yes, and that's the thing though, is that in Secret Wars there needs to be and when I say needs to be, I mean like they're legitimately, you have to have this character in it. It's Doctor Doom, Galactus. They have to be there.
Why?
Because Doctor Doom ends up basically absorbing a portion of Galactus's power and battles against a really crazy person in the MCU lore. And it
Nova?
No, it's like somebody who's on the edge of being eternity, essentially. Where in the comic book he goes to basically approach this person in their realm, and this person is like, you can't approach me. You'll literally go insane if you gotta stop. And Doctor Doom is like, fuck you, I have Galactus's power, I'm gonna do whatever I want. And then he gets closer to this person and he literally bugs the fuck out. This person rips all of his matter apart and basically dissects Doctor Doom in front of him.
Huh.
And sees literally everything about Doctor Doom. So he can see inside of his mind. He breaks down all of his like I said, he breaks down all of the matter of Doctor Doom in front of him and stuff like that. The person who he's doing that in front of, he thinks that he can handle it because he's just pompous and he has a little bit of Galactus's power, but no.
But no.
Yeah, it's a lot of, there's a lot of stuff. And in Secret Wars, they will introduce the symbiote in
God damn, that long?
oh yeah. Well, because Spider-Man uses it to. There's like a machine that Reed Richards builds, and symbiote is in that machine, and Spider-Man uses it, and when he does, the symbiote falls out onto his arm and then coats him in a black suit.
So it somehow gets from the beach that it's at, chilling
Well,
to Reed Richards.
I would assume that Reed Richards probably finds it. And
He went
picks it
to the
up.
bar.
Maybe.
He's like, "What the hell is my drink?" There you go.
Yeah, I don't know. But I do know that like there has to be Galactus. It has to be like literally like Galactus has to be like a person, and then there has to be Doctor Doom as well, and Ultron, because Doctor Doom like destroys Ultron. So.
Well, yeah, Ultron.
Well,
what
that's
if Ultron?
That's the thing is that the Ultron in Avengers, they made him pretty much a big old bitch, and Ultron in the comics is kind of like an end-all be-all villain. So I don't really know how that's gonna work out, but I mean, you could grab an Ultron from an alternate universe for sure. So
I was trying to remember who they said. They've basically confirmed that MODOK is going to be in Quantumania.
yeah, I remember talking to you about this.
But I saw something and they said who it might be. Not Bill Murray. He's playing somebody else.
Should be Lewis Black.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
I can't. See, hey, there it is, the Kang Dynasty.
Yeah.
Not seeing it. I don't remember who it said it was, and I thought it was pretty cool.
Either way, I think if they do MODOK right and they make him look like looks in the comic books, I think MODOK could be really cool to see in a Marvel
As long
film.
as they do it the right way.
Yeah.
Right? Making it.
Make him a big head with little legs and arms and put him in a chair. Make him float around.
Which they could definitely do.
Yeah, I mean, Xavier was in a floaty chair.
Yeah, but he wasn't just a head.
Yeah, that's true. They could do it though. They did stuff kind of like that with the Time Lords and Loki. They looked kind of.
Oh, but they were supposed to be puppet looking.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like in a good way. Like they looked good. I think if you get the same people to do MODOK, it'd probably look fine.
Yeah, we'll see. I can't find who. Yeah.
No worries.
All right.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, we will we'll catch y'all all next week. We got what do we gotta watch this week?
Said something earlier. What it was. Some kind of show.
I don't remember.
I don't know. I mean, we got this week, and then the following week we'll have the beginning of She-Hulk.
Yeah.
So,
Is Prey this? No, Prey's next week. Right? August.
oh, was that August 5th?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
So maybe that was it.
It's somewhere around there.
Yeah, whatever.
Don't
Either
know.
way, this week will probably be a little light. I don't think there's anything coming out that we gotta see or watch or do anything. I don't know.
Have you been playing? You've been playing some games.
Been playing Apex.
A lot
Can't
of
stream
Apex.
Can't do it because
What?
it's
Oh,
just
it's too taxing.
Oh yeah, that game is built to use every single thing in your graphics card and CPU. But yeah, I've been playing games. Playing that.
Well, you playing anything else that you can stream?
No.
No, it's just Apex right now.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I was going to stream this game called Naraka Blade Point, which is like a battle royale, but it's like samurai stuff. But I'm just having too much damn fun on Apex.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. And they came out with this guided event that I was talking about last week, and it's just like, I need this one skin. And I've just been grinding it super hard so I can get this one skin because I don't want to spend any money on it. And it's like 2,400 crafting materials, and I have like 2,300 or something. So I just
So
need like
close.
100. Yeah, dude. So I've been grinding that shit because it's skin from an anime I really like. I don't even really use the character like that, but I probably will if I have the skin.
So all the characters have their own unique anime skins.
Yeah, and each character in that game has like their own unique like abilities too.
Yeah, I figured
So-
that, but like, there's only one character that has Dragon Ball Z skin. Not
Right,
like all of
yes.
them. I don't know. I
So
don't like that.
Watson has a Naruto skin. Revenant has a Gurren Lagann skin. Octane has a Monkey D. Luffy skin.
That's what you want.
Yeah, from One Piece. And then there I think Mirage has a skin, but to be honest, I don't really know what it's from. I couldn't really tell from what he looked like that like it was from anything. I just know that they definitely did Gurren Lagann, Naruto, and then One Piece, but they, I mean, you know, there's gun skins, and then there's purple skins in there that make some of the characters look a little different. But yeah, I grinded the event. I'm already done like all the tickets and everything for it. And I just really need that Monkey D. Luffy skin for Octane. So, not sure what I'm gonna do like today after I visit my dad.
That's right.
So I don't know if I'm gonna be like playing a game or if I'm just gonna like chill out or something or whatever. But I mean, either way, I mean, if you stream, I'll be in there.
I very well might stream here. I was trying to find that Mirage.
The Mirage
What
skin.
what if it said what it was from?
Probably not. I can't imagine that they pulled it from something that's like really relevant. I mean, he just has like blue
Why would that be
hair.
the only one that wouldn't though?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's like Sword Art Online or something. I don't know.
And One Piece. Who were talking about Mirage, right?
Yeah.
Eva's from Neon Genesis Evangelion. Okay. Naruto is Watson. Markman Mirage is from My Hero Academy.
Oh, it's from My Hero Academia, huh?
Yeah. Academia. Sorry,
You're
everybody. I don't know. Words are hard sometimes. And then you have Seer is Sailor Moon.
What?
You didn't know this? Heartstopper Seer, Sailor Moon.
Where?
I show you. Here, I'm gonna. Camera.
That ain't no Sailor Moon. Okay. He's Tuxedo Mask from Sailor Moon. I got it. Okay. Yeah, I was like, dog, he does not look like. Yeah, but it's not. It ain't like. Yeah, the Bloodhound Tokyo Ghoul one is crazy. They got I think
And
I
then
think
there's Dragon Ball
Crypto-
Z.
Yeah,
Crypto.
Crypto is Dragon Ball Z.
Full Metal Alchemist. I think that's all.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just like every cool ass anime that's ever been. That's cool that they got Seer and Tuxedo Mask though. That works. Yeah, man. It's fun.
There you go. So
Love the game.
whenever you do, if Tyler streams, you can follow him here. Right here. You're already here. Roach Room Podcast.
Yeah.
Just
let's
keep
go.
following. And then if you want to see me, hopefully not crash planes, then follow me here at Spooky Mookie. Working on getting the beat thing set up. I pretty much got it figured out. I just a couple more things I gotta hammer out, like scene setup wise and everything. But at least doing a flight, it's just right now the hour or whatever in the air that I'm like, I don't know what to do right now. Where it's like we're We're in the air. And,
we're just chilling.
yeah, and I could watch YouTube videos, but like don't want to be copywriting people's shit. So.
I would say you don't really have to worry about that until you become like an affiliate.
Fair.
Yeah, like you don't have to worry about people like there. So like it's kind of the same rule of thumb when it comes to like YouTube and everything too, where it's like if you're not generating a lot of like views, a lot of that shit kind of falls by the wayside because you're not generating money from it. It's
Right.
not like profiting you. So I wouldn't worry about that too much. Do whatever.
I mean,
you
I've
want
seen
for
people
right
do it like they
Yeah.
and they have it with volume on too. You know,
Yeah. I mean, you can.
and even big channels I've seen do it.
Yeah, you definitely can do that. Like it's fair use to go on YouTube and watch something and stuff like that.
And react to it.
Yeah,
As long
you
as
just, I mean,
have
bigger
yourself in the
channels.
screen and pause it. And,
Yeah, like bigger channels have it so if something does come up where somebody like sends them a cease and desist or something like that, they have like a team that they send that to and they're like, take care of this. It's for
copyright
use.
claims and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like that kind of shit is handled.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it until you get bigger.
Well, I think we should start adding that back in here too. Like we're watching the trailers, just have the volume low, but not off.
Yeah, that's
Because
probably.
there's a lot of times when we're just watching it and not saying anything, and I'm like,
Yeah.
dead air.
Yeah, dead air.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Cool.
That's fine with me.
I just got to figure out if I can map that easily.
I think
The
there's
mute's easy to map. I don't know if
audio
set-
mixer should be in the Streamlabs app.
a set volume. Well, like I can hit it and it goes to a set volume.
Oh,
What I mean?
fuck. All right.
I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't.
I'm not sure.
I have to check it out. But I'll probably be doing at least a little bit of a stream, maybe something short, like an hour or
Sure.
something like that.
Cool.
Just because of that whole long flight
Yeah.
thing right now.
Yeah. I'm
But-
down.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
We'll get you situated, you know, next week. We'll see if anything else comes out.
Yeah, it might be a light episode next week. I don't know.
Who knows? We can have some other actors go off the rails.
Yeah,
You
that's
never
true.
know.
Who
You just
knows?
never know. But yeah, until